always hit J's with a John.
Yo, what is
fuck is
good,
up?
everyone? Welcome to the GFL draft. I mean, what the hell is this? I don't know what to expect.
We are the draft. You might as well just come here.
Dude, we are the draft. No reason to tune into the actual stream. We'll be providing everything you need to hear. No one's even there in person as far as the fighters. So, like, what are you even watching the actual stream for? Just tune in with us. You guys can see right there, there's going to be 6 teams drafting. 6 teams on your screen: London, Dubai, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Miami, Los Angeles, and good old Nueva York, baby.
We're going hard, baby.
You guys already know me and Gaff love to do betting and shit around here. So we came up with a few over-unders before the draft starts of how we think this shit's going to go down. All right. First things first. There are 120 fighters that are going to be drafted tonight. I counted as of 2 days ago. They've updated their website a lot in the last 2 days, so this number is no longer accurate, but 109 UFC fighters. That is 33% of the entire pool. So over under 69.5, Gaff. How many UFC veterans do you think will be drafted?
UFC veterans, I'm going to go under.
Gaff's going under on that. I'm going over, dude. That's 70 people that we need out of 120. That's essentially like a 60-40 split. I think you got to go name value here rather than like young prospect. And I think the majority of the pool is going to be UFC fighters. So I'm definitely taking the over. Another over under I like here. There's 10, I think, as of maybe even 11 now that Tony's in. Former UFC champs here. But we're going to split it up a little bit. So just as far as heavyweight champions, over under 2.5, Gaff. How many former UFC heavyweight champs are going to be drafted?
Over for sure.
You're going over, but look at these ages here. 47 for Fabricio Verdum, 45 for Andrei Arlovski, 45 for Frank Mir.
All 4 of those guys are getting drafted. I'm telling you right now.
I'm telling you, I think Arlovski will get drafted, and I think JDS will get drafted. I don't think Verdum or Frank Mir are getting drafted.
I think they're getting drafted, dude.
All right. So another one we differ on. The rest of the champs from the UFC. Again, this is as of 2 days ago. Tony's on it now. Probably another fucking former champ at this point. But the rest of the champs, you got Renan Barão, 37 years old. Tyron Woodley, 42 years old. Anthony Pettis, 37 years old. Luke Rockhold, 40 years old. Benson Henderson, 41 years old. And Shogun Rua, 43 years old. I set the line at 3.5. Gaff, over under 3.5 former UFC champs drafted.
Over.
I'm with you on this. I'm taking the over. I did a few different ways and like, okay, I think Pettis gets drafted. I think Rockhold gets drafted. I think Benson gets drafted. And then like Barrow's still young enough. I know he's so old in mileage, but he's still young enough where I could see someone taking him. And then Tyron Woodley's like the other, like, yeah, I could see someone taking Woodley. So Shogun, probably not. Maybe though.
Woodley and MMA. We haven't seen Woodley in MMA in quite some time.
Dude, I know. One more. We got 9 former Bellator champs on the card. I set the line at 6.5 real quick, running through their ages. Rafael Carvalho, 38. Patricky Pitbull, 39. Douglas Lima, 37. Gegard Mousasi, 39. Hector Lombard will be 47 next weekend. Will Brooks, 38. Darian Caldwell, 37. Julia Budd, 41. Alimale McFarland, 34. So over under 6.5, Gaff. Bellator champs drafted.
Not only am I going to say over, I'm going to say that every single name that you have listed right there gets picked.
Wow. And Hector Lombard?
Hector Lombard's going to Brazil.
No
He's
way.
going to Team Brazil. He's going to Sao Paulo. Watch.
I could see a case for all of them. And honestly, like Julia Budd is someone, when I was just going through the names, I was like, oh, Julia Budd definitely gets drafted. But then I saw 41 and I'm like, does she?
She could wrestle some. She could beat the hell out of some of these ladies. Look at this fucking. Oh my god, this promo. Are you looking at this promo?
Yeah, it's a little while. All right, wait, real quick. We got one more over under here.
Shit.
This one's a little weird, but essentially, there's going to be 20 fighters drafted to each team. So, the team that has the most local fighters, will they have over 8.5 local? And granted, guys, these are very city specific, so I've broadened them a little bit. Dubai would just be any fighters in the United Arab Emirates on that team. Will they have at least 9 guys from that team? London is basically just going to be the greater England country. LA is going to be the state of California. Miami is going to be the state of Florida. New York's just going to be the state of New York, and Sao Paulo is going to be the entire country of Brazil. So do you think any team, for example, Brazil, will have at least 9 Brazilians? Or do you think all the teams will have under on the local? What are you thinking, Gav?
Over.
See, you're going over on this.
Over on everything, baby. I'm going over on everything.
I went under on this because I'm like, dude, I don't think that anyone's going to care. Like, I don't think when it's Team New York's pick, they're going to be like, we need to pick Chris Wade. He's from New York. I think they're just going to be like, who's the fucking best guy up and pick him. The only thing I'm worried about is Team Sao Paulo because there's enough fucking Brazilians in the field that they could inevitably end up with 9 Brazilians.
They could end up with 20 Brazilians.
Yeah. The honest, probably wrong taking the under there. Did make a graphic of this. Full disclosure, me and Gaff went over these before going live, so I knew what he was going to say here. But still got the nice graphic for you. I'm taking the under on the heavyweight champs. Gaff's taking the over. We agreed on the UFC champs over, excluding heavyweight. We agreed on the Bellator champs over. We disagreed on the UFC veterans, and we disagreed on the team with the most locals. So, let us know in the live chat which over-unders you guys like. Specify which one you're talking about, because obviously we got 5 on the screen. So if you're like over, I'm not going to know which one you're talking about. But, let us know. Speaking of the live chat, we had a crew in here early, Gaff. We had like 30 people watching before we even went live, which that's a lot for us. All right, guys, that's a lot. Shout out to Christian who got the first comment, and I know this was for Lazy, and he probably wants me to say this word, so I'll say Stoffzuger or something, Future Vatwasser, future Snowblauser, all right? Yeah, there you go. Robert, we convinced you to watch. I'm glad you're tuning in, bro. Great, thank you. Lazy, let's go. I'm fired up too. I think I'm more fired up for this draft than I am for any of the fights.
Why is Goldie on the desk?
Oh boy,
Why
ready.
the fuck is Goldie on the desk, bro?
Lazy, no need for you to watch the actual draft. We'll relay all the picks. This is the commentary here. Like Gaff just said, you really want to listen to Goldie, Brendan Schaub, Robin Black, and
this is the worst combination of people I would want to hear. Yeah. No offense to any of these guys,
bro. Robin Black is bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's like the worst one on the list.
And then Goldie.
I
love his voice, and I love his old takes, new takes.
Him on a desk is weird. Like I need him just doing play-by-play at this point.
Maybe he's working his Big John, his Big John route. Except he's kind of still there at the desk, just hasn't figured out how to talk correctly about the fighter. I guess. But,
Lazy saying that he heard some folks saying Dean Thomas was participating in the GFL broadcast. Not sure how, unless Karate Combat is pre-taped. Yeah, I don't know. How come the manager for New York is still TBD, guys? They're showing the graphic on the screen right now.
It's going to be someone big. I feel like it's going to be someone
big. It ain't going to be anyone, I'm feeling like.
I feel like it's going to be like John Jones. We're like, what?
No, it's got to be like Weidman or something. It's got to be a New York guy, I'm thinking.
If it's going to be anybody, I feel like it should be like Phil Baroni. Or like
I'd be into that. We're in for surprise no matter what happens. How long till Schaub gets tongue-tied on someone's? I mean, it probably already happened. We probably just talked through it when he was introducing his own name. He's like, "I'm brilliant." LMAO, they're already having technical difficulties. Just came on without audio,
dude. So I saw them up and do their streams for them, guys.
I saw them come on with them muted at the desk, and I was like, "Oh, this is one of those like they're gonna leave them muted for 5 minutes, shooting the shit before going live." Like that's like one of those classic things shows used to do. But then I realized, no, they were like testing shit. They showed Alex Wendling in like this whole other room, like checking her computer and shit. I was like, "Yeah, this wasn't supposed to go out."
Wait, where did you see that? On this?
It was literally like right before this went live, like 3 minutes before we were talking like through it, and I noticed hilarious. It before. Yeah. Strangely excited for this draft, though I don't know what to expect. I'm with you, Green Bandana. I don't know what to expect. I don't even really care about the fights. I'm into this draft. This is crazy. I'm pumped.
The opposite.
Yes, Dean doing watch along. Also, they got Alex Wendling at a laptop like Adam Schefter. Fuzzy, DAZN Sport. Let's get it, fellas. Busting out the cake monster for this nonsense. Let's go, Dana Blanco. There's more people watching Main Card Minute than there is watching the GFL draft. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that's fucking hilarious. I can't even find where to watch it. I'm watching on the DAZN Sport YouTube. DAZN Sport. Yeah, there you go. DAZN Sport YouTube. Me neither. Found link on Discord. From what I've heard, speculation via John S. Nash, this isn't even an actual draft. Yeah, it's more just like we have an intent to sign you now. Like none of these guys are under contract. Dude, I have this.
Wait, really?
Here. Bro, I literally look at this graphic of the top 50 fighters they signed or whatever. First name that stuck out to me was Jeremy Stevens, who literally fights tomorrow night. It's like,
That's
all right, what
wild.
the hell are we doing here? I got lost in the comments now, but yeah, where were we? Here we are. Evening, fellas. Do we really believe GFL actually puts on events this year after this draft?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they will, but I don't think. Like, I have to see how the first fucking event goes. Oh shit, we're getting our first pick here, I think, guys.
They have a TV. I like it. Let's go, Alex.
We don't know
Alex,
who's
a
picking
friend of
where,
us,
too.
a friend of ours. So show love to Alex, everyone. Be
That's
nice.
true. Alex, former MK employee. Oh my God, if you bet on this draft, that's rock bottom. I mean, we're just having fun amongst each other. We didn't actually, we made these lines up. There's no actual bets. It's just kind of, let's have a head-to-head, see what happens. Crying. Is that all AI on horse? What the actual fuck am I watching with this promo? Was that Chris Weidman? It is. It's a work of art. Bong Island Luke, what's up? What up, bro?
This is so
Look at that,
interesting
Michael
to me.
Berg.
This is so interesting. They have this guy like a weatherman right now in front of a giant map of the fucking, like, what am I watching? I feel like I'm watching a news show, but with MMA as opposed to like the weather and people dying on the streets and, and one heartfelt story sprinkled in there.
He looks like Ricky Bobby, like, I don't know what to do with my hands kind of thing. They need to like tighten up the shot, or he needs a handheld mic because like he just looks awkward with his arms and like it's weird. Sleeto said he needs the average age over under. So Sleeto, that was something I thought of when I was making these over unders, but the amount of work it would take to figure out what the average age even is.
A lot of meaning
in order to set the line would be hard. Oh, one thing we did want to say before we start is, who do we think the number one pick is going to be? Gaff, I'll give the floor to you.
I think the number one pick will be Yoel Romero.
Yoel Romero.
Old but powerful.
I'm going to go a little younger, but still name value, and I'm going Anthony Pettis. I don't love that as the number one pick. I just don't really know who sticks out as the number one pick.
I mean, that would make sense. He brings name value. He was just, a very big name in PFL. He would give legitimacy to the GFL.
True.
But as with Yoel Romero. So
true. Luis asking thoughts on Schaub on the broadcast. I mean, it is what it is, dude. They just tried to hire anyone in MMA that they could. It really is like the biggest mix and match of random ass people. But I guess that's kind of what the GFL is. So maybe it's apropos.
Schaub is cool to be there. I wouldn't want him as this role, though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what role I'd want him more in. I guess he would be there, Daniel Cormier. Is he there, Daniel Cormier? Is he like the color guy? Or like what does he do?
I don't know, dude.
In other words, I would like him to be on a podcast and not there. So if I had it my way, if I had to take anyone off that desk out of all four of those people, I'd probably take Schaub off. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sleeto, Longo's the coach, but they need a manager too. Two different things. I don't actually know what the manager would do. I guess set the fight lineup in a. I don't know how this fucking sport is gonna work, but Longo's the coach. Still waiting on the manager.
I would have replaced Alex and Schaub, honestly. I would have flipped them, put her on the desk.
Oh, I 100% agree. She can lead way better. She's like a lead.
Yeah, that would make more sense, but whatever.
I bet Weidman steps in for New York manager. Makes sense after he retired this week. He might.
Oh, we forgot Gegard's in this. Gegard Mousasi.
But he's 39.
He was a savage everywhere.
Yeah, but he's also like, well, is he gonna? You think he moves up to 205? Because at 85, a 39-year-old, a lot of mileage on him. Don't love it. If he's going up in weight, a little more like, all right, you could last a couple more years. I'll take it.
And his only real competition up at 205 would be Yoel Romero, and if Luke Rockhold moves up.
Oh, you hear? Well, Shoeface entered the pool today.
Yeah, that guy didn't even win in PFL.
No, he did win in PFL.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he could wrestle. Fuck, you know.
Okay.
Baroni's in a Mexico prison. All right, there we go. Good as dead. Baroni was a real gangster. He used to work with John Elite. Ally. Robin Black looks like Sid Vicious if he lived. That's funny.
I love Robin Black, but
sometimes my big boy D, Darren Hohen. Walk the line with the MMA fortune teller. Don't all ask for my autograph at once, boys. I am the real teller. I don't know who the teller is, but all right.
Tell me who wins
I believe
tomorrow
it.
night in every single fight so I can parlay them together and make money on PFL because the odds are so shit tomorrow.
Bro, how come they still don't have the props out? We're live in like
they only have
12
it for the main
hours.
event.
Yeah, we're live in like 12 hours. I need the main card.
I don't
props.
think they will have it.
No, I actually just saw they added co-main and the fight before it, right before we went live. But I've been hounding that shit all day. What the fuck is that?
Hey, man.
Who would you guess is the tech bro that's bankrolling this? I doubt it's a tech bro. It's probably a fucking Saudi or something.
I would guess. All right, so let's look at who's on the team right now. Right? It's Schaub, ties to Saudi. Also ties to Karate Combat, though.
Yeah, but again, it's just get any MMA personnel. I don't think you could look at these people and be like, oh, they're.
But you got to think like who would have grabbed all these people too, you know? Like it could be somebody familiar that we're not thinking of, you know?
True.
It
but
if
someone reaches out to me.
What if it was Coker doing his Coker shit again and we didn't know this whole time? We were like, yo, Coker's been behind this whole shit. This motherfucker won't go away.
That would actually be the ill storyline. Bellator gets bought. Coker essentially gets pushed out and then creates his own rivalry to come back.
And then takes them over with this shit.
That's like, very similar to Strikeforce.
Would that be?
Yeah.
That's basically what he did with Bellator.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
That's what I'm saying.
So he could fucking do it 3rd time's the charm. Fuck it.
The dude on the screen is the president of the GFL. He did a town hall. Yep. Darren Owen looks like he's going to explain where is infected by the zombie fire. When we take in first bong grab. Perfect timing, Luis. Right now. Let's fucking do it. I literally was just packing it. Being like,
I may need a beer for this, man.
Oh, bro, I got a few. I got a few ready to go.
This is getting brutal.
I don't know how long this is gonna go, but
also they're so different side. Like, look, she's close up and he's got this far ass shot where I could barely tell who he is. He basically looks like Alex Caruso to me right now. Like, who is on screen?
In a complete shock, the #1 pick in the inaugural GFL draft, unannounced, out of retirement, Zabit Magomed Sharapov.
Bro, that would make me watch the first event like crazy. I'd be like, yo, I can't wait to see what Zabit looks like.
That would be sick. Don't sleep on Longo's assistant coach, TPT.
It's going to be Matt Serra, bro. I guarantee it's Serra.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. #1 pick.
Woodley?
Do we know who it's going to? Dubai.
It's Woodley? Woodley's the number one
You're
pick?
ahead of me. Fuck, you're ahead of me. I'm like, how'd you get that? Tyron Woodley, the first pick of the draft. Oh, God. Where are we?
We need to rip to that.
Hold on. How did I want to do this? I wanted to do it like this.
Bro, how disrespectful is Cain Velasquez and Javier Mendez to Luke Rockhold with the first pick out of Dubai to pick Tyron Woodley instead of Luke Rockhold? I'd be so pissed if that was my team. I'd be like, what the fuck was that, guys?
Dude.
You could have had me as #1.
I didn't even think he would. He was on my like maybe gets picked, maybe doesn't get picked, and he's the #1 pick. Did not see that coming.
Now he's gonna go to Los Angeles. Rockhold's going to Los Angeles now. I'm calling that.
All right, let's rip this. Do we know if LA is next?
I don't know, but that's probably where Rockhold's going if he's not going to fucking Dubai.
True. Cheers, guys. Like the stream if you haven't already. There's 57 people watching. We only got 24 likes. What's that about? Get the fucking likes up, guys. This is better than the actual stream. Let's go. Cheers. Smoke them if you got them.
The shit out of me.
Go cop some merch. Maincardminute.com. Gaff's rocking it right now. You can get it yourself. All right, let's go, Gaff. You ready? Let's do it. Oh, to the yeah.
We're in the circle. Tyron Woodley with the ill background. Got Wiz in the back there. Got a little Tupac in the back there. I fuck with it. If you know, Tyron Woodley was in the Straight Outta Compton movie. He had
that's true.
A very sad role in it. Embarrassing role even. But he had a role. And there's something to be said about that.
That's so good.
Tyron Woodley, 7 knockouts, 5 submissions. What they don't mention in that graphic is that the end of his reign in the UFC was marred by very boring title fights, him having controversies over pay and not getting money fights and not taking on contenders when he should have, and asking for Nick Diaz fights. There was a lot of things happening of Tyron Woodley's tenure in the UFC, but
I'm
hopefully turning over a new leaf in the GFL.
I'm no Joe asking, does Paige go in the top 5 given this trend set?
Fuck no, dude. No.
She might, dude.
No,
she definitely gets picked.
Top 5.
She definitely gets picked.
Yeah, she's getting picked. She's not going top 5. We're talking about somebody that could win the competition for you. And apparently they think Woodley's that guy. I gotta look at welterweight now. Now that they think Woodley's that guy, I really gotta look at welterweight.
Yeah, like he's not that guy. That's why it's mad dumb.
He kind of is.
We don't know the draft order, Alex. It's very annoying. They're not telling us. We just know that he literally was like, Dubai chooses first overall, whatever. So we're winging it here. We're winging.
These are the top contenders at welterweight. You ready? Delano Taylor, Abubakar Nurmagomedov, Francisco Trinaldo, Gleison Tebow, Jordan Maine, Rusmar Palaris, Neiman Gracie, and Tony Ferguson. 95% of
Tony, baby, Tony
sounds like I've been talking about 2005 this whole time.
How do you feel about
that era?
How do you feel about this? Apparently, Robin Black was saying T Wood versus Gegard. I think Gegard fucking mauls him.
Wait, is T Wood? It says T Wood's at welterweight. That would mean it would
I think
middleweight.
GFL. Don't quote me on this, but I think GFL weight classes are like if you're a 55er, you might fight at 45, you might fight at 70, you might fight at 50. Like you're just kind of like you can change weight classes freely however you want.
If you need to, depending on
if you need an 85er and you have Woodley on your team but no 85ers, like Woodley, you're fighting at 85. Like I think I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure they're like fluctuant.
But if it's welterweight, it's probably the weakest division that I've seen yet. I'm not going to lie to you. Woodley really is probably the best pick out of there. Like, no cap. He really is the best welterweight on the table. Unless Kevin Lee is at welterweight, unless they don't have Dylan Dennis listed. If he can possibly sub Woodley, we know Woodley's ground game was his weak side. So, always a chance for Dennis to win there.
Hot hands. So you're saying this is about Paul Hughes, but I got to correct him here. Paul Hughes plus 9.5. So it's a 5-round fight. But if he wins one round on all 3 judges' scorecards, it's a 49-46. That would be 9 points. He covers the 9.5. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. But
Sage Northcutt isn't even 30 yet. I forgot Sage is in this.
Where is he fighting? He's not listed as 70.
Well, because I don't even think he's on the website. They literally signed him today, I think.
Okay. And his competition is not even listed on the website. So it's guys like Dylan Dennis and it's guys like this. Yeah, whatever the fuck his name is. So there's really not a lot of stiff competition at welterweight. So Woodley really is the number 1 pick at welterweight. He really is.
True. Fancy saying GFL classes are more fluid than Diddy parties. There you go. Yes, Luke, their weight classes are fluid. They said catch weights will be typical. There you go. Can't see how he matches up with those guys. Ismagulov might run the table at 155. Yo, but isn't Ismagulov? I
doubt a lot of people go down, so a lot of people are going to be looking up.
Isn't Demir though 39 years old or some shit? I know he's a really good wrestler, but he's up there in age, if I'm not mistaken. No, whole draft list is on Twitter. Oh, what order they're picking in? Who tweeted it? GFL?
Katzengano might go pretty high.
I mean, are they just in order? No, that's alphabetical. Are they going in alphabetical order?
Maria Agapova's.
Bro, shit. She's fucking...
Justine Kish, MMA legend. Justine
I was shocked.
Kish.
I was shocked DC did not pick her on his team because he always mentions this shit in the cage.
B. Nguyen's in?
Yeah.
Oh, I love B. Nguyen.
I know, but she sucks.
I don't care. Don't care. I'd love to watch her fight. Corey
All
McKenna,
I learned tonight is Robin Black's been lying about his age
there.
for 30 years.
Hannah Goldie's in there. Penne's sticking around for this.
Right. Demir's 33. Who am I thinking of? Who's the fucking guy that fought Armin and shit? Or he fought Hamzat? He fought Hamzat, maybe?
Who did? Abubakar?
Hold on. No. I thought Ismagulov. Who am I thinking of?
Ismagulov fought I thought he fought Rakhmonov. No? Am I tripping? Oh no, he's
Hold on.
55. He's
Who
55.
didn't Grant Dawson fight?
Yeah,
this
Grant
guy?
Dawson might have been Ismagulov.
Yeah, but who? Where is it? Damir Ismagulov. Yeah, he's 33. What the fuck?
Didn't something Claus fight Ismagulov? What's his name?
Slava Claus?
Slava Claus? Didn't he fight him?
No, he fought Joel Alvarez, Alex Gorgies, who doesn't even have a wiki. Thiago Moises, Rafael Alves, Guram Kutateladze, Armin, Grant Dawson, and then got cut.
Oh, who do you think number 2 pick is? Because I just found out.
Fuck.
You were just talking about him.
Sage Northcutt, number 2 overall to LA. Wow. Someone said Bronstetter tweeted the list, so we got to look at that.
Wow. Imagine he already tweeted who's drafted. We're like, oh, we don't even have to watch this.
That's what I thought someone meant when they said the draft list is out. I was like, are you fucking kidding? Where's Abron?
If Sage went number 2, I don't know how the fuck this draft goes, y'all. I have no idea. Dylan Dennis might be number 3. Looks like we're getting all the welterweights out of the way right now. Shit.
Where do you see the list, though, guys? I'm on Bronstetter's shit. I don't see it. He's got a lot of tweets tonight, though. Do I have to go fucking searching through this?
I'm no Joe's kind of onto something here.
What's he saying? I gotta
look at the stage is set for PVZ to go next.
Yeah, he was saying that earlier, though. That was after the first pick, and you denied it.
Oh, okay. But now that I've seen Sage go second, that one actually gets me. Now I'm like, okay, now that Sage went number 2, I'm like, shit, we might be going gimmick because he's very unproven. Didn't he just get his face broken by a auto something?
Wait, Sage?
Yeah.
Cosmo Alexander. Yeah.
That was his last fight still, right? Or no?
I think so. He might have had no. Well, he was supposed to fight in 1, and there was a whole controversy with that.
Oh, he had one fight after. He heel hooked someone in round 1.
Did he? Okay.
In 2023. So he hasn't fought in a year and a half, and he just went number 2. So I don't think there's any rhyme or reason here, if I'm being honest.
This is a good call. Tafik Musayev. I saw him on the list too, but then I looked back at his record and he lost a couple fights. He's another one who I thought was some fucking hammer. Oh, Jedi Goodman's got the list. Let's check that. Jedi Goodman. Wait, the whole fucking list is out?
The whole list of what?
Oh my god, they fucking spoiled the top 10 picks for fucking everything.
Let's go. Send that to me.
I'll put it in the chat. I mean, shit, dude.
Yeah.
I could get these lowers ready to go. That's so whack. I
love it.
That ruins everything. Can
Global
you just
Fight
post
League
the
did
list in
that?
part of the screen? I'll post the list. Unless you guys don't want to know. All right, if you don't want to know, I mean, I'll just get it ready. Now I know.
This is Bunsicles.
London's up next.
It's London.
London's
don't tell
up
me.
Next.
I feel like it's gonna be fucking. Is Lognane in there? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. PFL. I'm joking. Relax.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even realize.
No one's coaching him.
I don't think he is. Oh, wait, yeah, he's not. Damn, this sucks. Wait, now let me look at these teams and really dissect who's here.
Did you chat it to me?
So sorry, I saved it and I did not chat it. Here, I'll send send you the link here.
Gegard.
All right, guys, Team London coming up. Gegard Mousasi, 3rd overall. This is so anticlimactic now, dude. It's honestly whack. It's fucking whack. I'm not gonna spoil it for everyone else, but shit. I guess I'll get my lowers ready.
Did Dubai change their number 1 pick for some reason? The
No, I
text
think
here.
they purposely left that blacked out to like not spoil. Maybe even the crew didn't know who's going number 1 or something. Like,
okay. Well, once you didn't see him on the list, it was probably obvious.
I mean,
I'm a little upset that I'm not seeing a couple of names on here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
well, I'm shocked at I again, we can't even talk about these until they really happen, but some of these are kind of crazy.
There's some big misses on here. And why does one team only have 5?
Again, I think it was a mistake. If you read the
Yeah,
tweet, he
text
said,
here.
that was when they were showing them all muted on camera. They were like going through shit, like running through their graphics and shit, and they threw it up for a second, and Jed obviously paused it and took a screenshot of it. There's 6 teams, right? Yeah. Damn, wait, you see. Wait, whoa.
What?
Look on the right, number 3, all the way on the right.
Stop.
Yeah, what?
Stop it. Just stop right now. Hold the fucking phone, you little fucking weasel.
Also,
Weeks ago.
Do we know, is it a snake draft? Like, I'm not sure. Oh, they're going to Miami
number 4.
now. Junior Dos Santos going to Miami. JDS. That's already the first heavyweight champion and the second UFC champion. And we also had Gegard, who was a Bellator champion. So they're just racking up the former champs at this point.
Did you mean for those balloons to just pop up?
No, I think I did like a peace sign or something.
Is that what happens?
I don't know. I don't know what I did some sort of hand signal. Maybe number one.
That was awesome. I was like, why does he get balloons? I want balloons.
That's happened before. It's like the same with the thumbs up thing. Randomly will.
Oh man, I need to figure out how to do that.
It's actually on the Mac rather than the program we're using, because
I'm just gonna keep doing symbols until something happens.
Damn, bro. One of the guys I said was never gonna get picked got picked.
Who?
Well, I'm not gonna spoil
Chat
it. All right, I will.
Oh yeah, I told you.
Like pretty early. Yeah. None is this. Who'd you say was going to go number 1? Oh, I beat you, Gaffa, as far as who our number 1 picks were. I guess I
absolutely did. I'm actually shocked and appalled at the order first and then the names. Like, some of these number 10s are just absolute fucking. How dare you? Last picking these names is absurd.
That's not even the last pick though. There's 20, so there's 10 we don't know about. Here we go.
True.
Sao Paulo. Wait.
I told you everybody's gonna be picking with their fucking squads, dude. I told you this shit.
Oh, they had the wrong order here on their graphic.
Good.
They had wait, so he went fucking 5th overall. Is that serious?
I love it. I fucking love it.
5, 6, 7. I wish I had this graphic fucking like an hour ago and could have had all these ready. That would have been sick.
Yeah, that would have been. Too bad it only came out 3 minutes before stream started.
yeah. All right. She's on LA.
So whoever's making this had to make this on the spot. This wasn't pre-made. Writing all this shit in as they went. That's fucking hilarious. I think this is done on a TriCaster now. I'm pretty sure. Just because it's easy to just adjust text on a TriCaster as opposed to most other streaming devices.
True, unless it's someone who's just making graphics for them, though. Because you could just have someone making graphics and then load them in.
It's possible.
Ray Longo coming in hot with the GFL hat on.
And the camera aiming above his head, basically.
He never wears a hat. You know they made him like put that
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't even wear a hat when he walks out in the corner when everyone's wearing a hat. Like,
they're like, Ray, we sent you a box of gear. He's like, oh, I left it on my porch. I didn't know who it came from. I'll go get it now.
Like, Ray,
box has been outside for 3 months.
Ray, you're wearing GFL merch, right? He's like, no, I'm actually wearing Venom UFC merch.
Yeah.
Like,
I just got back from a fight. Did you see Marab won? What a guy.
They just asked if he's gonna tell people to punch a hole in their fucking chest. So you can see where this is going.
So he basically corners all night that there's a corner in his fighter in his corner.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
6 times in a night. Well, they probably won't. It'll probably be what most they'll have is 12 fights a night, which means once I so yeah, max they'll have like 4 fights, 5 fights.
The picks are already made, but not that that's a bad thing. I just wish the public didn't know. They kind of leaked a lot to the public.
They did it on
pretty on brand for them to bungle this whole thing. That's true. Did you guys see the draft leak? It's unfortunate. I won't spoil anything in the comments. Yeah, we did, and we know what the order is too. We're just trying not to spoil. I mean, we're doing a stream for it. We're not gonna fucking spoil it, but yeah, kind of sucks. Yep. What else we got? Long Island, am I wrong? 49-46 is 4 points. No, dude, that's 3 points. Add 3 to 46. That's 49. That's dead even. That's 0. 3, 3, 3, 9. You're not doing your math right. He took that merch out of the box before he turned the camera on. 100%. Longo has a guitar. That's true in the back. Oh, look at that fucking Newsday article up top too. Top right corner. That's Long Island newspaper there. Shout out. Henzo Gracie or Matt Serra to join Longo. I mean, Serra would be cool, but it's a manager. It doesn't have to be like a coachy guy like Henzo or Serra. You know, it could be like just some New York, like it could be like fucking Aljo. I mean, I guess not Aljo. He's under contract with UFC, but you know what I mean. If it's not, yeah, Penn Degen knows. Where's the link for the picks? It's on Twitter. Ooh, John Vellante. That's a decent call. First pick for New York. The Motown Phenom. Kevin Lee. First overall pick to New York. I like Kevin Lee, and I'm glad someone picked him because he definitely deserves a chance. He's still young enough, got enough name value. I'm liking this team, New York. Again, full disclosure, I have the picks in front of me, but Team New York looking pretty good. Half of it's missing, but that's fine. As I'm reading through these, holy shit, some of these names, dude. Some of these guys are old as shit. Quick reminder, me and Gaff did some over-unders, some random shit on here. UFC heavyweight champs drafted over-under 2.5. I went with the under. We already got Fabricio Verdum drafted, so it's already at 1. Little worrisome. UFC champs besides heavyweights. We already got Tyron Woodley drafted. Oh, fuck. And we already got JDS drafted. So we're already at 2 heavyweight champs. As far as UFC champs besides heavyweight, we still just have 1. UFC veterans. I mean, besides Douglas Lima, we're at all UFC veterans. Or no, sorry, Douglas Lima wasn't taken yet. It was Verdum. We're at all UFC veterans right now. This shit is getting a little fucking ridiculous. Oh, and now we got Alex Wendling for the recap. Let's see. Is Woodley versus Danis possible? Is one of this lower? What the fuck is this about? Why would anyone think that was a fight? Oh, I don't know, guys. Some of these names are fucking wild. Oh, wait, I forgot. I wanted to go over the rest of these. Bellator champs. We got Gegard. That's it so far. But again, reading ahead, I am seeing a few more Bellator champs. Yeah, I think I'm going to get, I think these are all going to go over, if I'm being honest. I think every fucking UFC heavyweight will be drafted. Every UFC champ will be drafted. Over 70 UFC veterans, or I think every Bellator champ. Gaff actually called that earlier, every Bellator champ. And I think there's going to be at least 9 locals on. Like, let's look at this team Brazil quick. Yeah, they already are probably more than half Brazilian. So I'm interested to know if picks 10 through 20 haven't happened yet or what. I don't know. She's showing some of this stuff now. I'll do that too while I got it. Let's take this out of here. Reminder, guys, GFL uses a scoring system. Every fight counts. Every fight has 4 points available, similar to PFL, you know, the fucking scoring system they just got rid of, by the way. But you get 4 points for a finish, 3 for a decision win, 2 for a draw, 1 for a decision loss, and 0 if you get finished. They'll fight throughout the regular season in each city, move on to the semifinals and then the finals. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but you know, shit happens. Here's that list of the top 50 most followed fighters that have signed with them. Again, half these names have already said they haven't signed with them. The other half of these names, I mean, really, these are the most followed people? It's just kind of random as shit. We could run through the divisions quick. I do have a few graphics for those. Here's how their heavyweight division's looking. Quick glance. I mean, Verdum was already taken. You got Frank Mir in there. You got Alexei Oleinik, Greg Hardy. Who else? Juan Adams. He was in the UFC. Andrei Arlovsky. Fucking Raheem Cleveland. Rebelis de Spain. Who else? Thiago Santos. Sad Soma. I probably butchered that name. Tanner Boser. Felipe Lins. Todd Duffy. You move on to light heavy. You got Carvalho. You got fucking Shogun, Omari Akhmedov, OSP, Thiago again. They put him in both. You know, that's just how they do. Yoel, fucking Gustafson, the Pleasure Man, Anton Turkos, Dawoon Jung, Grant Neal, Chris Camozzi, Kyle Machado, Alir Latifi. I mean, guys, this is stacked here. Phil Hawes, Marcus Perez, David Branch, Gegard, Douglas Lima, Uriah Hall, Kyle Daukus, Leonardo Silva, excuse me. Oh no, it is Leandro. Leonardo is currently in the UFC. Leandro's that one. All right, there you go. Jack Marshman, Luke Rockhold. Yeah, move on to welter. These names are too fucking small for me to read, but you know, hopefully you got a big TV. Lightweight is just they signed everyone they knew at lightweight. They're like, yeah, stack that shit. What I also found interesting as we look at featherweight, move on to bantamweight, is that they had 5 women's divisions as of 2 days ago, and as of today they have 3 women's divisions. So the other day they had women's featherweight and women's bantamweight. They since combined them all into featherweight. They also had a women's flyweight division, a women's atomweight division with 2 fighters in it, and a women's strawweight. They've since moved all these strawweights to atomweight and all these flyweights, I guess, up to bantam or down. I don't even fucking know at this point, but their shit's all over the place, guys. They can't make up their mind. But you know, they're new. They're new. Give them a chance. Give them a fucking chance. This is going. Oh, we just got the count there, hot on air. We just got the fucking TD count. They're like back in 5, 4, and then yeah, this production is pretty fucking good, guys.
All right.
Gaff, we just heard the count back in from break. It was pretty good.
Oh, I just heard. Oh, that was. I thought that was you.
No,
I thought you were giving me a countdown to come
too.
back. So I like.
No.
I was like, no, I'm getting kicked from the lobby.
That's so good.
It's like GTA. The server is no longer available. All right.
What the fuck? I must have put too much hash in this white owl.
Here.
Dead wrong.
Damn
man.
it.
You can go grab it if you want, Gaff. I got mine here, so I'm ready to go.
All right, 1 second.
All right. Did Dan Severn get drafted in first or second? Apparently he's the coach. No, I don't know. Yeah. Old balls, data 5,000 selected. Yeah, we realize it came out, EJ. We know EJ at 3 UFC champions with Woodley drafted. True, but we separated heavyweight champions and the rest of the champions just for the sake of the over-unders. So Woodley's the lone just champion, but we have 2 heavyweight champions already drafted. Who went higher in the draft? One Glove Jimerson for sure. Also looks pretty nice, bro. The Twitter shoutouts. Did Kimbo get picked yet? Are there any former UFC heavyweight champions currently in the UFC? Are there any former UFC heavyweight champions currently in the UFC? That's an oxymoron. Former, currently? Justin Ellers is dark horse of the draft. It's definitely live because she was bumbling. LOL. Anybody looking past the possibility of Evan Tanner walking in here at any moment and getting drafted are mistaken. We're back to New York.
Round two.
Oh, shit. All right, these picks
baby.
are out of order, though. I will say that from the leak.
Oh, yeah.
They just picked Weidman.
I cheers to that. We got to cheers to that.
In a pick that was the one, guys, I messaged Gav, or I said to Gav on air, I said, yo, look at that one to the right under New York. Like, what? I was like, is that serious?
We got to do a little cheers and a rip.
Yeah, dude, we're going to do it. I think we do a rip every round, which is every 6 picks.
Okay.
We might lose track and, go a few rounds, skip a few, but for the most part.
Benny and the Jets.
I think that's a good way to do it. Fucking Weidman, dude. Well, you should have just stayed in the UFC at that point. Like, what do you... Unless you're just getting... No, he's a former champ. They like him. He's probably was making good money in the UFC.
And that fucking gig on the prelim show's over. You fucked that up, Weidman. You fucked it up by doing this.
That's an interesting
You think they're going to let you continue doing that? You think you're going to get to chill with fucking Laura Sanko and Daniel Cormier on Saturday? Fuck no.
We got to throw Rashad in there too then, because Rashad works the desk and he's in it.
Yeah, bro. Once you start going for the competition, it's over. The ties are cut. Dan Hardy's on the other side. He's staying on the other side. It's, yeah, man. Weidman is now a GFLer.
GFL draft live viewers had about 4,000. Oh, so only 3,500 more than us. Not bad, not bad. I meant 3,950 more than us. That was bad math. Gaff was pounding liquor to tolerate this. He walked away. To go
I just come back hammered. I'm like, yes, who's fucking peg? Who's fucking
spoken like a Steam Deck owner? Steam Deck or Stream Deck? I definitely own a Stream Deck. Robin literally just said you should pick Paige Van Zandt next because she's aesthetically pleasing. LMA. That's pretty funny. Weidman. Taking one of those off, Morty. I technically have it on, but in reality, I'm watching this in Karate Combat. Not going to lie, Longo, Weidman, and Kevin Lee ain't a bad trade, right? I'm kind of into this Team New York so far. No, Weidman, just no. Mouse, can you tag me when the Pereira fight starts if you're still up? Chris, still your boy Weidman. Lazy Bet agreed. Too bad it's a retirement center. Sorry, came in late. Who's been picked so far? So Strum in the East. So far, we got first overall was Tyron Woodley of all people, then Sage Northcutt, then Gegard Mousasi, then Junior Dos Santos, then Fabricio Verdum, then Kevin Lee, and now Chris Weidman, 7th overall. Izzy is a former My Champion, currently in the UFC. Yeah, but anyone currently in the UFC is not in the GFL draft. So we're talking only former UFC champions that are in the draft. Please, GFL, Khabib versus Tony, make it happen. Open weight nunchucks. I mean, dude, if that was ever going to happen, it would have happened in the UFC. Khabib ain't coming back. Do we have mascots for these teams yet? I'm not saying like I need like a bird or something. No, but like team. It's just Team New York. It's not like the New York.
Yes.
New York Brawlers.
It's not the NFL. We're not making
Bro,
divisions
look
now.
at this fucking logo and tell me it's not the NFL. They literally tried to make it look as much like the NFL logo as they could.
If they're trying to do that, expand to like, oh yeah, we have all the Florida guys broken into 2 teams, ATT or fucking Black Zillions or whatever the fuck,
That would be sick.
Sanfords or whatever the fuck. And they kept doing that, and then we have fucking 17 divisions and all these. I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, it would be like too much. It would be way too much.
See, I think
Way
that's
too
where they
much.
fucked up with this in the first place. I thought like they should have done ATT versus Team Alpha Male versus AKA
But only
versus.
hardcores are gonna know that shit.
Yeah, but it's still cool to like. I mean,
It would
only
make it more
hardcore.
mainstream. That would help make it more
Yeah.
mainstream for sure.
It also just adds more to like, okay, if Team Miami wins, that means nothing to me. If ATT wins, I'm like, yeah, dude, ATT's that
ATT
fucking
was that
gym. Like,
motherfucker for a while.
yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
it gives them like more credibility to winning. It's like, dude, good on you. You guys are fucking sick.
Yeah. I mean, we already have the Empire anyways. New York versus everybody. Everybody knows it, you know. We basically have the best champions of all time. No biggie. No biggie.
True.
Just two all-time great bantamweight champions and an all-time great middleweight champion.
And
Nothing big.
welterweight, you know, well, all-time great. Oh,
Yeah,
Sao Paulo.
Yeah. No offense to him, but yeah.
Douglas Lima going 8th overall to Sao Paulo, Brazil, the former
That's
Bellator
a good
champion.
pick.
See, but he's
Cheers
like
to that.
40. How old is he? I had the list right here. 39?
Bro, we got to stop looking at
37.
age.
He's 37. I
Bro,
guess it's not
most of the motherfuckers in this thing are between 36 and 48. You know what I mean? We got to stop looking at the age like it's like a huge factor for this.
true.
You know, because just the heavyweight class alone, everybody's probably 40. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Dude, wait, how about these? Look at these mascots everyone's coming up with. The New York Pizza Rats.
Stop.
The New York Ninja Turtles. New
I
York
like that one.
Empire. New York
I
Empire
like
is
the New
pretty
York
good.
Empire.
Yeah.
I like that too.
I was gonna say bombers, like Bronx bombers, like New York bombers,
Hmm.
because they're like throwing bombs and shit. But that might also get a little too close to
A
home.
little political there.
Empire State of Grind. Douglas Lehman, nice. Oh, Manich in the house. Gaff's been on a high with the New York talk after this Marab fight.
Yeah, talking
Dude,
my shit, baby.
So I just watched the Anik and Florian podcast before this, and Longo was on it, and he was talking his shit about Marab. He was like, dude, he was like he looked like me and Gaff on Saturday night, like hyped up about it. Twitter is
You guys
ripping
doubting
this
my
to shreds.
boy.
It ain't nothing but a number. The jokes write themselves. The 5 borough bangers. See, 5 borough bangers is really good, but at the same time, you probably need the city. Like, it has to be like New York something. Oh, they're going. We are trending on X. Dubai Oilers.
Trend on the
Dude, Dubai Oilers is actually a banger name.
The Dubai Oilers.
The New York, fuck you.
Pettis.
Forget it. LOL. I've been keeping my mouth shut because I always pick against Marab. I made Danger Mouse cry with laughter. I was so fired up for Marab.
I mean, you know, I'm just glad you guys got to share how much our love for Marab that night.
Did they just take Pettis? Oh,
Yeah,
they
did.
Miami. I missed it, guys.
Should have seen that one coming.
Literally.
It seems like he should go there. Yeah. If I was him, I'd be like, nobody had better fucking pick me besides Miami, you motherfuckers. I'm trying to have my chest out, shades on. You feel me?
Where are we at with this? 15. Wait, dude, is this serious? Hold on.
What?
You know UFC roster watch? Yeah, dude.
What happened? Oh, did they leak the entire draft now?
No, but they literally tweeted an hour ago that there was 5 different fighters got cut, right?
Yeah.
An hour ago. Most notably, Ihor Potieria got cut.
Okay.
But there was a woman's fighter name there, and I was like, oh, and now I'm looking at these fighters that have been taken. She got drafted tonight. She just got cut like an hour ago.
She's like, fuck him. I'm
Yeah.
good. Called her agent. She's like, make sure I'm in the draft. They're like, take her first. She's good. She's nice.
Yeah, right? Like anyone from the UFC, take him. Shit, which was it? It is 16. Oh, your boy, 16th overall.
Who?
I don't want to spoil it, but perhaps who you thought would go number 1. Oh, going back to London for pick number 10. Alexander Gustafsson. I don't know if I spelled his name right, but we're gonna roll with it, guys. It's close enough. Oh, I did. There you go.
Well done.
Thank you. Gustafsson. It's always got that double S on the end. Where are we at? 17. What is this person's name? Who's fucking? Who is that? 13-0 out of Argentina. Okay.
Wow. Boachinha. Sorry.
Boachinha.
I need that guy. Guy.
Yeah, what do you look? How about you give us a little preview on who you're taking tomorrow for PFL?
Still figuring that out, honestly. It's hard to make it's really hard to make like a good parlay with the shit odds that they gave us and the guys that I think are going to win. But I will give you guys one sneaky guy who's plus money tomorrow that I think is going to win. And that's Hyder Khan.
Ooh.
I have two. I'll give you two. I'll be a nice guy. I'll give you two. Hyder Khan is my sneaky prelim. And if you want my sneaky main card, which really isn't sneaky, Nathan Kelly.
I thought you were going to say Nathan Kelly when you said he's plus money. I was going to say because I was looking at that.
The guy he's fighting, it doesn't belong to any specific Russian gym that we should be afraid of that is on this card. So that's one. The guy he's fighting is also good on the ground rather than good.
It's just in Aspen Ladd, 11th overall to LA.
Oof. Pretty solid pick.
Sorry, continue.
But Nathan Kelly's streaking, really good on the ground, has some hands, has been putting it together lately. Has only lost, I think, to one or two guys. So I think Nathan Kelly could get it done. I think he gets it done by decision. And that's Hyder Khan is TKO.
Fun fact, I was in a YouTube live chat like recently watching some random fucking, I don't know, some card that was on Fight Pass, but this guy was doing a stream of it, and Nathan Kelly just pops into the chat, and he was like verified and shit on YouTube, and was like, nice. And we were like, wait, aren't you in Bellator? Like, who is this?
Hey, he does what he does. And then anybody with a V on the end of their name is pretty much good with me,
bro.
Except for Magomedov.
All the A sides on the main card end in Ov, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna parlay all of them.
Yeah, and it's still minus money, I think, or maybe it's just plus money when you parlay all of them. It's something ridiculous.
Akhmatov, like Kovalov, Ibragimov, Nemkov, and Nurmagomedov. You're all going in my parlay. Every single one of you.
Absurd.
Whether it's the high risk parlay or the low risk parlay. I mean, the low risk parlay is gonna be real low risk, people. I'm talking it maybe even be minus. It's gonna be real low. I'm gonna try to keep it to 4 picks, but it might end up being 5.
Fuck minus, but I understand because this card is
and I just can't take randos. Also, I'm thinking of Ruel Penales to beat Hadi Al Husseini. He's also plus money. Ruel Penales, very heavy handed, can get a sub if he needs to. Likes to finish, and Hadi Al Husseini only has a ground game. So if plan A doesn't work, he doesn't really have a plan B.
True.
And Penales, he has a plan B. So, and it's a flyweight, so it's going to be high pace. Anything can happen.
Manich wondering how Wendland's doing. Lazy said she's crushing it. Dave said London Towers. I like that for their mascot name. This would have been so fun if they didn't blow it. You're right. It honestly took so much out of it.
Yeah.
To like I'm not even getting hyped.
I'm not even paying attention
because I know.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm literally just waiting for them to say it, and then I'm like, oh, all right, let me find that lower.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Like all drafts is going to start getting really interesting in these middle rounds. True. London calling.
Trust me, it's not going to. I know if you haven't seen it, it's not going to get interesting in the middle. It's just not. The middle is actually the worst part.
morning Wombat wondering Pavlovich, Rosenstrike. Yo, I'm considering Rosenstrike as a dog.
What? Of course.
Over
what?
Pavlovich?
Yeah.
Bro, he's like plus 250 or some shit.
Oh, he's only plus 250?
I just feel like maybe it's because I had Volkov against Pavlovich, who was also like plus 250, and maybe it's just because
he was similar in size,
and they were former training partners. They were former training partners, and I think Pavlovich took it easy on him, kind of thing, and Volkov did not, and that was the difference.
Okay,
I'm a little worried here, but at the same time, you look at Rosenstrike's record, like he's really only lost to the best of the best. Pavlovich, his best wins are like Tai Tuivasa and like Derek Lewis, like he's not. Yeah. So I'm torn. I'm considering Rosenstrike. Otherwise, I'll probably stay away from it. And by stay away from it, you guys know I'm already taking a bet on it. So maybe like an over or something.
I'm not even
didn't bother looking at the spoilers. Yeah. Oh, good shit, Lazy.
Hold on.
All right. London Fog is pretty good. That is good. The Werewolves of London. Ooh, Werewolves of London. I wish I didn't look lazy. Yeah, me too. The London Flats. Aspen Lad. Smog would be better for London. These people are never going to fight. They're going to make up whatever rules they want to make up, whatever fights they want. Used to have a gangsta-ass brown leather trench coat that was from a brand called London Fog. Nice, nice. They're legit. I remember that brand. The Lloyds of London. Lloyds Bank in London. The London Commons. That joke was for me because I'm still laughing. London Knocker-Uppers. It helps the picks are quite geographically fortunate. True. Even with Caroline Pierce there, Robin is still the smallest man at the desk. That pink suit kind of goes hard. I don't get it. They pick fighters, and those fighters will be on the same team and train together too. So they have the option to train together, but they don't have to train together. They just will fight together on the same card as a team. So again, I don't really know for sure their structure, but I'm going to assume it's like, a 2-minute rounds, 3 2-minute rounds, or 3 3-minute rounds, let's say, like a little smaller than a normal. And like they judge those rounds, and then like let's say Kevin Lee wins, it's like 1-0 New York, and then the next two fighters go New York versus Miami, and then like they add up all the scores at the end. Some shit like that. Shout out, nice koozie, Gaff. I didn't look either. I just don't care. LOL. Potentially train together, but they'll work together towards scoring for their team's overall score. Yeah. Why is Wandy the LA coach? Because they fucking signed. Yeah, when I'm reading it like that, it's like whatever. Bro, they signed. They signed Wanderlei Silva, and then did you hear the town hall with Mike Heck?
No.
He asked Darren Owen. He's like, you signed Wanderlei Silva, and like he's said himself he has CTE and can't fight. And like he's like, yeah, we didn't know that when we signed him, so we're just gonna make him the manager.
So who was the manager before that? They also
I guess they didn't have one, just like they don't fucking have one for New York. I don't know.
Bro, why would you sign him to fight? He literally looks like Vince McMahon, but Brazilian. Why would you sign him to fight? That's crazy to me. Would you sign? Well, Brendan Schaub looks like he'd still fight, but
Kevin Lee versus Sage Northcutt. That is brilliant matchmaking.
That's probably the best fight that they could put together.
Dude,
at welterweight.
That's honestly a really good fight. They're both like, let's see who.
I mean, Kevin Lee mops the absolute fucking floor with
in their prime. Yeah.
No, right now. I think Kevin Lee beats him badly.
I don't know.
Kevin Lee,
12th pick,
people don't realize how good Kevin Lee actually is. He's really good. It's just that when he faces somebody bigger than him or his gas tank isn't there, he's gonna lose.
Darren Owen butchered his name. Abubakar Nurmagomedov. He said like Abu Bakar or something.
Love it. Who butchered the name again? Say it again.
Darren Owen. That's
The
the
fucking CEO butchered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Sounded like he made that up on the spot.
He's the money guy. He's the money guy.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Oh wait, it's Vince,
Vince-
but it's
Vince
Wanderlei
McMahon.
with the W. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's good. Yo, this ish is wild. I'd watch that. Yo, shout out Alan W with the dono.
Big
Big
R's
R's
Tatas.
tatas. Can we get
Why did you just say that?
Because you can, man. When you throw money, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Let's be real.
Facts.
Alan, quick recap here. So first overall pick, Tyrone Woodley. Second overall, Sage Northcutt. Third, Gegard Mousasi. Fourth, Junior Dos Santos. Fifth, Fabricio Verdum. Sixth, Kevin Lee. Seventh, Chris Weidman. Eighth, Douglas Lima. Ninth, Anthony Pettis. 10th, Alexander Gustafsson. 11th, Aspen Lad. And now you could see 12th, Abubakar Nurmagomedov.
Abubakar Nurmagomedov went 12th in this draft. If we don't think something is absolutely wrong with that, with the talent pool here, we gotta look at ourselves with a long ass look. Abubakar went number 12.
I think it's just because he's a
Abubakar never even cracked number 12 in the UFC's middleweight division.
I don't think they realize
in the entire GFL.
I don't think they realize his skill level, and they're just like, hey, he's a Nurmagomedov, sign him. Like people will tune in, you know.
He's a better gamer than he is a fighter. Like legit, he's a much better gamer than he is a fighter. So,
all right, we got to do a banger. It's end of round 2. Oh, shout out to this guy, Luke. His name's Luke, and he's got the same microphone as me.
Barnatt?
I mean, come on,
Mr. Luke Barnatt with the chessboard. Why the chessboard?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is
and
that
a green screen behind him? He
feel
must
like
be.
This is his way of saying to the other teams, like, it's a game of chess, not checkers, motherfucker.
He's like, I know
I'll
exactly.
be fucking here to win this all. I got Gegard and Alexander fucking Gustafsson. Okay, he trains with Chimaev. All right,
It would be sick if they were like, who are you taking next? And he's like, and he like picks up a pawn and he's like, says the name as he puts it down or some shit. He's like, this person, you know, like,
or the name's already on the board and he shows it to them and then fucking moves the piece. I'd be like, yo, this guy's really playing chess and not checkers. I fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
My top 2 teams already based off the picks, London and New York, bro. London and New York.
Yeah. London's got a solid one too, but Gustafsson's kind of
shittiest team, Brazil. What the fuck are you doing? Brazil, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Honestly, what do you guys
or
do?
LA, dude? Sage and Aspen Lad, like.
Well, they're going youth. I feel like they're going maybe long haul. I don't know, like how it goes into next season. If there's a redraft for next year, if you keep your people and then redraft just new people next year. So I don't know how they're playing this exactly.
True. I had this on the screen. I didn't even actually like read it. And then I took it down and I read it. It's pretty good.
Abubakar.
You drive Abubakar.
If you have big ass tatas, you drive Abubakar.
Alan, thank you again for the $2. Kevin Lee and Lad are like the only viable guys.
Lad's a guy.
Lad's
one of the
guys. Of the boys.
Yeah,
in that top 10 or whatever. Yeah, you're right. Abubakar, I guess, too, but GFL is going to have a high KO rate, probably. Bro, the chessboard is set up wrong, really?
Only a true chess person would know. Love that.
This roster is a spin-off show from The Walking Dead. If we were still at Malka and the old CEO is still there and the GFL draft is something so-and-so would have hit me. Yeah, I know. I don't want to say. Would hit me up like, we might do this new MMA draft. We get hyped and then it would never happen. You're so right, dude. Like we'd get the lead on it and be like, dude, new MMA league coming through. All right, let's rip this fucking shit, guys.
Bro, this thing's been sitting in my lap like a freaking rod, just sitting here waiting to get fucking.
Round 2 ripper. Reminder of the over-unders me and Gaff took. I mean, so far it's looking like all the overs are going to hit, but, we'll see what happens. Gaff just smiling. All right, cheers. You ready? Cheers. Why are you dying?
All right, let's go.
I can still hear you snickering.
The golden monkeys, right?
The chess set is one of the cheesier things ever.
I agree. I'm actually rooting for them to lose.
Only if he's trying to use it as like to look cool.
Yeah,
if he's
who
like
uses chess to look cool? Okay, Queen's Gambit was like a year and a half ago, loser.
But now that I'm looking, it's just like LED lights. But I thought initially he had a green screen behind him, and I'm like, he's definitely like a streamer. He's got the microphone, the chessboard, like he probably streams chess. But now I'm like, no. Alan, thank you for the $5. If GFL wants to stand out, find a way for these washed fighters to do crazy Russian shit like tag team matches. That's so funny, Alan, because I was explaining this to my girlfriend and I was like, yeah, it's teams. And she's like, what? They're going to fight each other at the same time? And I was like, no, but that would be so much cooler. Like, you're right. They need to do some weird shit. I've yet to see if I like the team format, but I'll be the first person to say I liked PFL's scoring format and that they just got rid of. And I know most people don't, but it was different. It was different. You're not the pawn master because you're the manager of a potential possible maybe future MMA team. Gaff looking like he's doing it. Jesus.
That's why I was laughing.
It's crazy they're dragging this out at this point. Is this going to be 10 hours long? I fucking hope not. Main card minute, I sent a fun PFL graphic to you on Twitter. Their stats seem off. Let me look.
Bro, all these fucking animations they got.
Stop.
Aliyah TV.
Wait. Dave just sent me this graphic. I gotta actually pull this up on stream. This is they just showed this on screen just to show you. I mean, Minich, we could have got this job based on this graphic. Oh, wait, that's not even the right one. Oh, I didn't save it. That's why. One sec. Dude, this AI shit, I can't with this.
I want to spoil something, but I can't spoil it.
Wait, this is a graphic they just put up. Just read this for a second. Former UFC and WEC lightweight champion Abubakar Nurmagomedov. He had that one title defense we all remember against Gilbert Melendez, guys. And he's got 19 finishes, but only 17 wins. I don't know how he does it. But he fucking kills it.
And then the Duabi at the top is fucking getting me, bro.
Wait, I didn't even Duabi is the team that drafted him. He's in a league of his own. I mean, seriously.
Fuck, that's good.
Dude. So whose thing was that? That's Pettis' thing, right?
Yes, it's definitely Pettis' thing. Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking hilarious.
Just Abubakar's in there.
Oh my god. But wait, what? Pettis got taken already, so they just really fucked that up. I don't know what happened.
That's so fucking good.
That was so stupid.
It was
bro. Need to give Papa time so you guys train MMA because you kind of know your shit. We've been asked this before. Gaff does. I do not.
I feel like we get asked this once a stream.
Yeah, probably because everyone's joining for the first time. Alan said, "Who gave these motherfuckers money for this?" I don't know, dude. Someone was asking that before. They said, which tech bro is funding this? I said, it's got to be Saudi. Right? It's got to be like, yo, imagine it was Turkey. And he's trying to fund some shit just so he can be like, Dana, if you don't partner with me for this boxing league, I'll create my own MMA league to overtake your fucking MMA league. Like, you know, maybe it's some deep-rooted shit like that. The fuck, Pettis? I'm cackling. Oh, dude. Duabi. Oh, wait, we got to pick. Los Angeles.
Too good.
Tony fucking Ferguson.
I told you, motherfuckers. This is going to be Tony's year. I told you, motherfuckers, it's going to be Tony's year. I didn't say what promotion, but I told you it's Tony's year, baby. Let's go.
So they just did two at once there. They did Tony to LA, and then this is what I just hinted to before, guys. Josephine Knutson to London. She literally got cut an hour ago by the UFC. So kind of wild there.
How did I miss that one?
He just did them both like literally back to. He said Tony Ferguson to L.A. and Josephine Knudsen to London.
They have Derek Brunson on the graphic though.
Oh wait, they had Brunson 13. Did Brunson?
I don't even see him on any list. That's why I'm like, when the fuck did that happen?
They had this guy as the actual 13th pick, Razabali Shalydoilev. So I don't know. Apparently Brunson got picked.
Yeah.
Them fucking racking off 3 picks at once, dude. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Maybe they're like, we need to speed this up. This is gonna go till midnight if we don't.
Dead air. Wabi. Okay, yeah, the 3 of us could have produced this better. I'm actually sure of it. Can't wait to get to Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, excuse me. Dhabi is really fucking me up.
I'm gonna need you to hit up. I'm gonna need you to hit up Alex in the chat. But yo, you know we can stream this for you guys if you need some pros.
Write that down. If Saudi had a team, it's Tony time. They made it seem like it's 10 million investment for each team. Ferguson versus Lee is a lock.
That's a lock. Yeah, that's first. Yeah, that's first fight happening for sure.
Who do I pick? Tony to beat?
And New York versus LA. Oh, that writes itself. Like,
Tony versus Sage, I could do too.
No, I don't want to see that.
I'm just saying I could do it.
Imagine Tony getting starched by Sage Northcutt. Oh no, I don't want to see that. Like if it's Kevin Lee, I'd be like, it's fucking Kevin Lee. You know.
Alan, thank you for the $5. He says Turkey throws away money, but he doesn't come off as a stupid man. Okay, to my idea.
That was a backhanded comment, and I see what you did there.
Yeah, but come on, dude. It's like, it's kind of what he's doing with boxing. He's like, yeah, I could partner with all these people, or just, I mean, I know he's partnering with them when he puts on these fights, but he's technically just kind of creating his own league. I mean, he is with Ring Magazine. He created his own fucking league at this point, his own belt. Like, if he could buy away all these big names and he's just starting small with this or testing the waters with this, who knows?
Imagine he just bought the UFC one day. We're like, yo, they call it Turkey FC at TFC.
Michael's on a lunch break.
Everything.
He said, "Let's rip a bowl real quick." I mean, Michael, we could do that for you, my man.
Hey,
pack you a little something.
Oh, I do need to pack it.
They forgot to say Brunson, LOL, or another graphic error. Yeah, I don't know if they forgot to say it.
That's what I'm saying. I saw him on the graphic. So like, did he actually get drafted?
Verdum versus JDS, a lock. Yeah. Well, any of those 4 heavyweight champs are a lock. Arlovsky and Frank Mir as well.
Yeah.
If they get drafted. Maybe I'm just very high and optimistic, but I'm having a blast. I mean, dude, it's interesting. It's fun.
The what ifs.
Unlike any other draft, I mean, unless you guys are like a diehard NFL, NBA fan where you're like researching these guys who are going to get drafted, most drafts after the first 10 picks, you don't even give a fuck anymore. This is still interesting because we know all these fighters. So it's like, oh, wait, like we're still going to know the last pick of the draft. We're going to be like, what? They took fucking Hector Lombard?
Hector Lombard. Stop.
Frank Mir has no business fighting. I agree, but that doesn't mean they're not going to pick him. Neither does fucking Verdum, you know? Oh, wait, next 3 picks, guys. Sao Paulo. Carlos Petruzella. New York. Women's bantamweight. Holly Holm. This is awkward. Okay. Oh. And then Yoel Romero to Miami. They're just fucking this up bad, dude. So we just got Yoel Romero. Let me try and get these for you guys. Yoel Romero, Miami. Then we had what was that person's name? Camila Reynoso.
Camila.
Yoel Romero. And the third one was Holly. All right, how's that? Those are the last 3 picks, guys, and those are what? 16. Hold on. Those are 16, 17, 18. I'll throw that up there. There we go. It looks like they're doing this in the fucking Malka studio. Imagine they were.
That would honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
Look at it, dude. It does kind of look like it.
Nah, it would be a lot more cramped.
I thought Cain was draft eligible. Cain is a manager or something of one of the teams. Does Gegard fight for the heavyweight also? He could fight the heavyweight. Oh my, haha. Could have boxed. Yo, Alan, $50 for the munchies, fellas. These peeps are better off at BKFC. Holy Holly GFL breaks my heart. Dude, thank you so much for the $50. First of all, you're the man. Second of all, Holly and Weidman both could have easily still gotten fights in the UFC. I'm not saying they would have won them, but what the fuck do they have to gain here? I don't know. It's kind of like sad. They must be offered a shitload up front. Because as former champions, they both make a lot of money. Chris definitely more than Holly, but they both probably make a shitload. Like more than the average UFC fighter. 250 to show, 250 to win, shit like that. So what are you getting here? Unless they're offering you 300 guaranteed. It's like,
all right. I just
Mike
so I
Goldberg
can focus on the stream. I'm gonna need you to help me.
All right, hit me.
Okay. So I have a parlay. It was the Cavaliers game already cashed, right?
Okay.
That was the first half of the parlay. The second half is Jaren Jackson 20 points, Trey Murphy 20 points, CJ McCollum 20 points. CJ McCollum is 15, Jaren Jackson is 12, Trey Murphy is 9. Halftime just started. Do I cash it out? It was a $50 bet to win 400. Do I cash it out at 120 or do I let it ride?
How much does the 9-pointer need? 15?
He needs 11 points.
Oh. And then what were the other two? Sorry.
Everybody needs 20 points. One's at 15, one's at 12.
Bro, let that shit ride.
I like it.
Yeah. I rarely say that. But it's halftime, so you still got 2 more quarters. And is it wait. Is it what's the score of the game? Is it a blowout?
It's 73 to 65. It's a high scoring game.
And they're
76
winning
to 68.
They're winning or losing? Or
they're winning. The guy that needs more. He needs 11.
It's close enough.
Cash out right now for 137.
I think it's close enough now. You let it ride.
Right? I was thinking that.
But if it was like a 10 to 15 points or higher difference in score, I would say.
And they're only 6. It's a 6-point difference right now.
Yeah, so I feel good about that.
And one of the guys just got to 16, so it's now 16-15, and the one guy still is 9.
True. I think it's that 50% profit share. I bet they imagine their combined star power and whatever broadcast model will make the events at least profitable enough to be worth their while. Yeah, see, I was thinking the 50% profit share. I guess you're right about the TV deal. And yeah, if you throw a card of like 10 really good, like let's say it's 20 former UFC fighters on a 10-fight card. But again, you're not selling, that's not a pay-per-view. So it's really only the TV deal. And then it's like, who's paying for this TV deal? Like they already haven't secured it and we're 3 months out, not even from their first event. So it's like, I don't know. Like I wouldn't, if I'm Chris, again, they're both former UFC champions. I can't, it's baffling that whatever. Also, I didn't know Holly was even in this. So I don't think I had her in the former UFC champ over under thing, but there she is. That and the ability to have sponsors again. Oh, they can have sponsors. That's actually big.
That's gonna be dope. How many though? Is it limited? Like Bellator had it at one point.
Yeah, like 3 per or something. 3 per shorts.
Because if you could go crazy, this is gonna get real fun. This is gonna get real. There's gonna be so many OnlyFans on the shorts. There's gonna be fucking DraftKings on the shorts. Oh man, it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get really wild.
Good point, Lazy.
John Jones. Why is John Jones there? Why was John Jones on the draft? Did you see John Jones?
Imagine he gets drafted. So, oh, here he is. Oh, he's given the pick. Yoel Romero.
Are they friends?
But he also said the wrong number.
It was pre-recorded, of course.
At least I think he said the wrong number. Unless he said...
He probably thought
because I have him 16. He definitely said the number 7. Like with the 7th pick.
Are they friends? Why do I feel like they're not?
Who?
Yoel Romero and John. Well, he did fight Izzy, so maybe that he started training with him when he was going to fight him then. That would make sense. But what gym would they have ever crossed paths at? Yoel trains in Florida. Just it has to be partying. It's partying. They meant partying. For sure they meant partying. Without a shadow of a doubt. That's how Mike Perry and Yoel probably met. That's probably the gym.
Alex Wendling going over the tweets here. Let's take a quick look at our over-unders, Gaff. Heavyweight champs drafted. You went with the over. I went with the under. Through 2.5 rounds, we've had Junior Dos Santos and Fabricio Verdum. Arlovsky and Frank Mir are still on the board. So as of right now, the under is still alive, but one more would hit the over. UFC champs besides the heavyweights. Should have set the line a little higher now that like Holly and shit is in there. I'm not going to count. Are we counting Tony interim? I don't know. I don't want to count that, but
let's count him.
Wait. 3 more picks. 3 more picks.
This guy looks like he's not happy to be there.
Melissa Amaya for New York.
Why does Darren Owens look pissed? Like, wouldn't you be excited if you're launching? This is your draft. Wouldn't you be happy? Like, fuck yeah, these are the next 3 guys. Like, this motherfucker's like, it's Yoel Romero.
Dude, a bunch of random people were just taken there. I actually had the wrong person on the last one. I went a little ahead and had someone that just got drafted. But
I have no idea who any of these people are.
Yeah, 21-20.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that Corey Poppins McKenna is still on the board? Alimale got drafted?
No.
Alimale is still on the board? Are you joking? And you picked 3 randos? Are we joking here?
There's 19, 20, and 21. Let me get the next few ready.
Bro, I'm looking at Camila Reynoso right now. Not impressed. She's 8-0 though. So that's good. Janessa Mirandan's back?
Oh, who's that?
She used to fight in the UFC.
Oh, I don't even know who that is. Duabi?
PVZ still on the board?
Yeah, they literally just said that.
Bruh, they picked those 3 and nobody picked PVZ. If you picked Alejandra Lara, I would have been like, okay. But they picked, like, what are they doing? Arlene Blenko, I would have been like, Kat Zingano. I would have been like, all right. And they picked whoever they said.
They picked at the bottom of the screen Melissa Amaya, Camila Reynoso, and Natasha Kuzutina.
I don't even think 2 out of those 3 are on the website. I'm struggling to find the other 2. I've only found Camila Reynoso.
I'm having more luck just Googling the last names when I don't know them, and then they come up. But
yeah, Sure Dog's got everything.
Yeah. Oh, these back-to-back names that I just am reading are interesting.
I'm gonna have to fucking bookmark this page. So God damn it, it's another page to remember. Another page.
28. We got them.
Yo, so no more Bellator, huh?
Is there no more Bellator? Because I'm pretty sure the Bellator title is on the line tomorrow.
In a PFL event.
Yeah, but
wouldn't it be
why
on
is
the
the
line at a Bellator event?
But it's the Bellator lightweight title in the PFL Road to Dubai.
It seems like a swallowing. I mean, because they couldn't make him a PFL champion, so he's got to defend something to make it an event, right?
Yeah, but then do it for the inaugural PFL title or the vacant PFL title, whatever it is.
I feel like they're gonna do this to swallow Bellator and then just make it in. That's kind of what they did with the Strikeforce titles into UFC. They were just like, oh, now you're this. Well, if they were good enough, now you're just this champion, and you're like, all right, I'll take it. Like, fuck it.
But that makes way more sense. But they didn't do that. Like, what, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe they'll do it after this fight. You know?
Yeah.
Because you can't. It would be weird, especially after the season just ended and you have new champions about 2 months ago, to just make a new champion again. And like, what do you say to that champion? Like, oh, I'm not the lightweight champion. I was a champ for a month. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So it'll be weird.
Fuzzy pointing out that Stephanie Hines just tweeted, GFL has Verdum drafted for a team. Let's not forget his antitrust suit says that he has an inoperable cyst in his brain that his physicians are monitoring.
Fuck it. Make him another manager in New York.
Alan, thank you for the $2. He said the Miami Coke connection, Gaff.
Cayo Perico.
Not a good look. Oh, they took the LFA women's strawweight champ, the Russian. Okay. Nasty Olympic judo bronze medalist. Who does London have so far? London so far has Gegard Mousasi, Alexander Gustafsson, and Josephine Knudsen. Kuzitina, whatever the fuck her name is.
I feel like a lot of sleazy moves were made today. Something tells me.
Espen Ladd went to LA. Okay, no, Thiago went to Turkey too.
Wait,
it usually
like
means
the hair stuff?
It does kind of look like he did. His hair looks like it has the plugs.
Really?
Lazy. London has Alexander Gustafsson, that kind of dog. LOL. The one time LOL, don't read the chat, and I got the scoop.
I mean, London makes sense for Gustafsson.
Oh, the
his actual coaches.
It's getting packed in the chat, Lazy. That's why I can't keep up with it between the picks and shit. LOL. Alan, thank you for the $2. Said last defense of the Bellator title.
That's what I'm thinking.
But that's what so what? Do you win the title and then he's not a champ next time you?
No, I'm saying I think what they do is Usman, if he wins, is the Bellator champ, right? Now, let's say when the PFL season starts in April or whatever, they're gonna announce that in the super fight series, that maybe they won't have like a lightweight. There's gonna have like a super fight series of Usman versus whoever won the fucking lightweight this year. I forget who it was.
Dude.
So what if they do that and then don't even have like a lightweight tournament because they're trying to cut off this $1 million shit anyways? They're trying to weed it out. So what if they just use this as a transition to make PFL more like Bellator while keeping the Bellator champs and keeping the PFL champs, just making them fight for who should be the champ? You know what I mean? It would make sense if they did it that way, especially since they don't want to give out fucking $20 million when they're not clearly not making $20 million every year, you know? So, and that's just to the main fighters. They still got to pay out paychecks and fucking purses and
we just got 3 picks in a row here. Brett Johns went to London. Uriah Faber, who fucking knew he was in the pool, went to LA. And I mean, that's apropos. And Ali Asayev went to Dubai.
I was hoping we'd get Chris Holdsworth before we get Uriah Faber. So that's unfortunate. Chris Holdsworth had a very promising career.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Team Alpha Male. Ryu Ken said, do you guys agree with Luke Thomas that every MMA organization basically has no chance because UFC has all the fighters?
I love that.
I'm not as pessimistic about it as he. Like, I every time I try and talk to him about the GFL, he shits on whatever I'm trying to say. When I'm like, dude, it would be really cool. He's like, no, it won't. It won't. Yeah, no, I get it. I don't think at this point it's going to be so hard to rival the UFC. Like Luke's best point with this is until they have the best fighters, no one's going to watch it. And it's true because like look at this PFL card tomorrow. The main event is fan-fucking-tastic, but the rest of the card is shit. And no one gives a fuck about it because of that. And people might watch the main event, but most people are not even going to watch the card, which is crazy. And that's I know we joke the co-leader, but like that is the number 2 to the UFC. You could say BKFC. To me, that's a different sport.
It is a different sport.
Yeah, so if we're talking MMA, PFL is the number 2. And I'm not counting 1 either because that's like multi-sports.
They have an event tonight, by the way. 170 is tonight.
Yeah, and they had one this morning too. Unless it was, they do that double dip shit on Fridays. Yeah. When asked about old guys, Darren said old guys will fight old guys. All right. Did Knutson get cut? Yeah. So I was saying this, Lito. UFC Roster Watch tweeted she got cut an hour before the draft, and then she got drafted. Pretty weird timing. So did Ihor Pateria of note, and Jose Johnson, a few other people. London has Musasi. Jack Slack will be happy. Bellator champ is like a Marine. Once a champ, always a champ. Faber, LOL Mouse. Yes. Is it too soon to hope the ghost of Rumble Johnson gets picked and matched up with Dustin? That would be sick.
Rest in peace.
Damn, Dave. You ever get more cynical as you get older? Yeah. Tough scenes or experience. Take your pick.
Yo, what if Jason Mayhem Miller got drafted?
Bro, fuck that. The rest of the card is absolute cheeks. But hey, UFC 312 is absolute dog shit, but we're all going to watch. That's true. But also, I'm Australian, so like everyone's shitting on that. But I'm like, hey, man, Jimmy Crute on the main card, guys.
Jimmy Crute with the fucking wombat mullet. Yeah. Him and Ben what was the wombat? What was his name?
Oh, Ben fucking Saucely.
Yeah, Ben Saucely. Yeah, that fucking guy. Those 2 haircuts, oh my god.
Yeah. Actually, 312 has some really good hardcore fights on it, just no real name value, which is okay for me, but for a pay-per-view, come on, true. Production quality for GFL is AI. That's crazy about Knutson. How do you think Prime Musasi would do against the current top 5 in the UFC? So, dude, I've said this. In 2017, I made 3 bold claims of who was going to be champion. They were all probably lingering top 10 at the time, but I said Francis Ngannou, I said Damian Maia, and I said Gegard Mousasi. And since I made those predictions in that like year, I made that prediction. Who did Ngannou fight before Overeem? He fought someone before Overeem won. Then he knocked the shit out of Overeem, and I looked like a fucking genius. Then he loses to Stipe, though, and I was like, all right. It did come to fruition down the road, but I was talking like that year. Damian Maia ended up getting the title shot on that Jones Cormier card. One of the worst title fights you've ever seen against Tyron Woodley. He lost. Gegard, though, had like a no contest with Chris Weidman, and I think he won another fight that year and then went to Bellator. And I was like, bro, Gegard was gonna be the guy who came through with the belt of my 3 guys. But so yeah. So I've always been high on Gegard. So if you're asking me how he prime Gegard would do against top 5, I think he'd be champ. Because, well, current top 5.
Honestly, right now it's not that deep. Middleweight.
Yeah, but you got Hamzat in there. Like, I could see Gegard beating DDP, but I don't know if I could see Gegard beating Hamzat.
Yeah, wrestling has always been the one thing he hasn't been great at. He had to use his size to beat people that are good wrestlers.
I'm here after hearing Tony got signed. Let's hope he breaks the streak. Let's go. With the 26th pick in the GFL draft, Miami selects both Taffa brothers. No, they're both actually, co-main and opener on the fucking 312. No, I think one of them is actually on the main card of 312, though. Not even kidding. LOL. It's interesting because it's a violation of UFC contract to negotiate with other promotions. That's a very quick signing. I mean, UFC roster watch might have just been late You know, like UFC
Yeah.
probably puts out a press release, and that press release might have been fucking 24 hours. Like she could have negotiated this yesterday, 2 days ago. You never know.
And
A
also, I
week
feel
ago.
like the limitation on that is different for higher or more well-known fighters than it is
100%.
for lesser known fighters. It's probably
100%.
like a week for them
Yeah.
because they know that they need to fight to make money.
True. Dowkins brothers should count as one pick. Write that down, Dave. Thank you again, Alan, for the $2. Musasi was really good. Yeah, dude. He was one of the best. Dream catcher. I was at the Francis versus JDS fight in Minneapolis.
We need to go to a fight again, dude.
Bro, I know.
Even though it's shitty and it's expensive, but I feel like we just need to go.
I know.
You know?
Dude, did you hear BC's telling me that the rumor right now is Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero in Times Square? Yeah.
Where the fuck like an outdoor event?
Maybe like fucking what's that, like Best Buy Theater or whatever's right there, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
There's like one of those smaller venues, or maybe outside, like maybe some real like let's build a fucking ring in the middle of Times Square. Like I have no idea.
Like New Year's Eve type shit, but a boxing fight.
Yeah, but
And
it would
like
be
anybody could be in the area and watch it.
I don't
That would
know.
be honestly, I've been waiting for someone to do something like that for a very long time because New York would be the best place to do that. You know how many social media hits you'd get off that of people being like, yo, I'm in my hotel room, I could see a boxing fight outside my window. People that don't care about boxing.
Yeah.
And like and the people come from all around the world to Times Square. So you're getting the maximum amount of randomization that you could possibly get out of that. So that would be pretty dope to see. But I doubt that it happens.
Fucking Marlon Moraes?
The weather in New York is shit, especially that time of year.
Oh no, he's the head of something. Yeah, dude, it would be a fucking sight to behold. It would truly be like epic if they fought in fucking Times Square. I don't know if that's what he meant.
It'd have to be summer. That's the only time I could see it happening, which would be
May.
unfortunate because
the rumors May.
It would be too hot. That's a problem because rain. And it doesn't rain in April anymore. It rains in May. It used to be April showers bring May flowers. It's more like May showers bring.
The fights are for sure in May. The venue is just rumored for now, so it might not even be in New York when all is said and done. But it will be.
If they wanted to do that, Times Square, May would be a terrible time to do it. Absolutely.
But yo, you're talking about going to a fight soon. That to me is like we can't miss that shit.
I'll fucking go regional, bro. Yeah. I'll go to fucking
another thing that
Cage Rage or whatever, Ring of Combat.
Another thing that we may have a hookup on is I don't know if it's been announced yet, so I'm not gonna actually.
High rollers? Please tell me it's high rollers.
No.
Please tell me. Oh, we should look into them though. We're perfect.
No boxing, possible boxing thing where we could get tickets for the low. So yeah. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I did legit see Roy Nelson asking to be eligible in the GFL's IG comments. What? That's fucked.
I would
Roy
wait.
Nelson wins the whole thing.
For some reason, you said Roy Nelson. I thought Roy Hibbert. Yeah, Roy Nelson is still a beast.
Downfall of Marlon Moraes was crazy. Dude was legit.
I miss him.
Officer Marlon Moraes working multiple careers. Oh, I forgot he's a cop now.
He's a cop now?
Yeah.
Yo, he probably works with my friend. He's a cop in Miami?
I don't know. Is he?
I would assume.
They named him head of whatever. I was shocked to see him on the roster, but I guess they did the same thing they did with fucking Wanderlei, where they're like, oh shit, just give him a title. Give him a title.
I'm asking him right now. He's gonna be like, fuck no. Who the fuck is that?
Dude, someone texted my group chat today, my like fantasy hockey group chat, and they were definitely trying to text their girlfriend, and they were like, hey baby, I fell asleep, and everyone is just roasting the shit out of them.
I love it.
Like...
Yo, and Luke, thank you for telling me to ride it out because I only need 2 guys left on the slip, and they need 3 points and 4 points, and I have a quarter and a minute and a half in the third.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
So
and it is a close game? Is it a close game?
It's a close game, 3-point game. 97 to 100. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. If you miss weight, he'll tase you. Alan, thank you for the $5. Fortnite had Snoop, and Ice Spice for the season launch. Is Shoop a thing? Or did you mean Snoop?
It sounds like the shit that they were using in holes to make the smell of shoot go.
That's Schloop.
Oh, that's Schloop. the young
But
axes
the H and the N are
and
next
the
to each other, so
surroundings.
it's got to be Snoop. Fortnite had Snoop and Ice Spice for the season launch. It would be cool in TS. What is TS?
Transsexual.
I don't know. All I could tell you is that for MK today, everyone's supposed to join at 10:30. We go live at 11. And it's about 10:50 and no one has joined yet, which like isn't the craziest thing, but like no one has joined yet. And then BC joins at like 10:52 or something. And I was like, oh, dude, I was getting nervous to even do a show anymore. And BC's like, oh, sorry, dude. I was literally just sitting here playing Fortnite.
BC plays Fortnite?
Yeah, dude, like a lot,
Really?
I guess. Yeah, it was
He
funny.
looks like a builder.
Yeah.
I was never able to get into Fortnite because I was never able to build. Building is so fucking hard in that game, especially if you're on a controller and not on a PC.
True.
So yeah,
Still waiting for someone to
Fortnite.
pick Barrow. Robin Black, not at Karate Combat, I guess. True.
Huh?
Holes with Shia LaBeouf. You damn right, Holes with Shia.
Yeah, Holes.
Digging up
Me and my girl watched it
holes,
about
dude.
3 weeks ago, just before Christmas. We watched Holes.
Oh, wait. Alan confirming Snoop and Times Square. So he meant Fortnite had Snoop and Ice Spice for the season launch. It would be cool in Times Square. What are you dying at?
Lazy's comment.
I'm clipping that transsexual. Snoop Times Square. Is BC
Snoop.
funny in real life, like on MK? Yeah, dude.
Of course, he's even
shit.
more funny.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. He's definitely way
That's
more
no
funny.
holds
off
barred.
of-
BC is
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah,
He's
because
the
he
goofy
won't
guy
hold
in the
back.
friend group.
Yeah. Luke's funny as shit too when he's doesn't try to
Yeah.
be on air, like.
But Luke's the guy that makes you yearn for when he's the funny guy, because he's serious all the time. You're like, I just wanted to be, and then when
Yeah.
he is that funny guy, you're like, fuck yeah, we got that
Yeah,
Luke
yeah,
today. You know what I mean?
True. I thought you meant Holes, the pornographic film, one of the
Whoa.
best.
That's there's a real pornographic film named Holes.
I
That's a
mean,
real thing.
I think it's a
Okay.
joke just because, like,
I was about to say,
yeah, I
that's a
mean,
thing.
it just sounds like it would be. But...
Why? Why is that a thing?
Digging up holes, dude.
Bro, that movie was good, bro. Yo, fun fact: the reason I wanted what year did Holes come out?
I'm gonna say like 03.
So I would have been, I would have been playing. Yep.
Yeah, it came out 03.
03 was around the time I was playing Little League baseball, right? And the sunflower seeds he was eating that made me want sunflower seeds so much. I was never a sunflower seeds guy. I was a big league chew guy. But he had that giant bag of fucking sunflower seeds. I switched for like a week. I was like, I'm a sunflower seeds guy now, guys. Spitting fucking shells out, not eating half the shells because I didn't know how to fucking open them with one mouth and spit them out at the same time.
Hold on. They're just showing the entire team right now.
They gave up. They're like, this is taking too long, guys.
There's
we thought this
Team
was gonna be 2
Dubai.
hours.
But wait, wasn't Team Dubai's first? Oh yeah, there's Woodley. Okay, here you go, guys. They're just showing the fucking teams now.
They gave up. They're like, fuck this draft. Nobody cares.
Straight up.
Here's the cards. Schaub's got a hard out at 10. We got to get this done.
Bro, what are they doing? And where can I get that graphic so I could throw it up on screen?
Oh shit. I almost knocked my bong over.
Whew. Speaking of, I mean,
it's ready and packed. It's
fine. Let's just fucking do
it. It's calling me, really.
All right. Cheers. Guys, like the stream if you haven't already. What are we up to? We're up to 38 likes. Come on, we can get better than that.
Stop being a bitch.
Oh no, sorry, we're at 56 likes. It just refreshed.
Stop being a bitch and get it to 100.
Hey, we can get to 60. Come on. 60 for the GFL draft. Inaugural, baby. Let's go. Smoke it if you got it. Oh, that felt so good.
It did. Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Oh, I'm doing art with these now. Oh, that was
LA taking Grant Neal with the
PFL graduate. Grant Neal.
Where the fuck are we in this draft? Grant Neal's not even on this list. I think dude, I don't know what they're doing. Does anyone know what they're doing?
Bro, who cares? We're here. We're here till this shit ends. Fuck it.
Morning Wombat said, Luke and Gaff, who are you picking between MVP and Shara and why?
Sharp Bullet all day. Sharp Bullet has a ground game too. MVP likes to stay on his back every time he's taken down. Sharp Bullet just needs one takedown to get control and take the round away. Also, he's a prospect. MVP is a vet. Doesn't make sense that MVP would win this fight. If he does win the fight, it kind of sucks for Sharp Bullet and anything he has going forward. And Sharp Bullet has so much momentum. I feel like the UFC wouldn't set him up for that. So I feel like MVP is going to lose this fight by decision, but he's going to lose.
I'll go devil's advocate here, and I'm leaning MVP. Truthfully, I'm leaning it over, but
Oh, absolutely.
If I have to pick, I'm going MVP.
How's
And
the other guy getting finished?
I think it's a 29-28 MVP can fucking squeak out 2 rounds in there, just on points. You know, typical MVP fashion.
If MVP loses, it's by like a Shara Bullet Darce of some sort somehow.
Oh, you think? I think it's by like Johnny Walker-esque knockout because that's the only time we've ever seen. Bro, think of the only time we've seen MVP knocked out. It was Johnny Walker.
Yeah, but I don't expect Shara to pull. Now, Shara plays his food too much for him to pull a vicious, opportunist knockout.
It
like
feels like that, but his record is something wild. Like, 10 of his 13 wins are by KO or something.
Yeah, they're all flashy though. It's not like opportunist knockouts.
Yeah,
he's fucking setting them up. They're backing away, and he lands some crazy shit.
Oh wait, dude, Team LA got Rashad, Lorenz Larkin, Chad Mendez, Aspen Ladd, Corey McKenna, Frank Mir, Andre Arlovsky. So shit, all the heavyweight champs were drafted.
I told you.
That.
Told you.
Uriah, Tony,
Tyler Diamond, PFL Tyler Diamond in there.
Well, he was also a tough veteran. Yeah. Cynthia Calvillo, didn't even see her in the pool.
The Diaz sister, she's in there.
Alimale. That's a pretty good team. All these country teams, all matches will take place in Dubai. True. I like when he loses control of the volume of his voice. LOL, they gave up. They got a long way to go. Baba got a comedy closer after this draft for sure. Where do you think they are? They're probably in LA, right?
Tony probably feels like he's in high school again. He's like, I just got drafted, dude. I'm mad excited.
He's like wearing his old wrestling jacket.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I feel young again. It's going to revitalize me.
Why is he chilling with Uriah? Look how happy he is, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait. I love his little Frenchie thing on the counter.
I'm so stupid, dude. I thought they were literally in the same room. I'm like, why are they together?
Yeah.
Grant Neal, Christian McCaffrey, Bongs Up Boys, Jeff Neal from Wish. I don't think Shara wrestles. Whole LA team shown. Bapa is a pink as BC is jaundiced. Hail to the Redskins.
If
LA
Paul...
is strong. Penne, LOL, Rashad. Larkin is best fighter on Team LA. What the fuck? No one wants to see Rashad and Faber fight again. This is fucking awesome. This is sick, bad sick. Leon into it. Let's go all the way. LA doesn't have a non-ancient heavyweight. Bro, legends. First day of high school. I have the same foam roller as Tony. LOL. Is the GFL giving all these age fighters a free steroid cycle? They just smoked a tinfoil bowl. Tony living in a tiny house. Would a 125 MMA fighter beat a NFL linebacker in a wrestling match?
Yo, it's not about size.
Who's the 125er? Is it like Muhammad Makhayev? Then maybe like, or DJ? DJ in a wrestling match? I'll take like.
If it's a wrestler, I'll take Marab against anybody.
25er.
Oh, 25. Were there any good wrestlers at 25? What's that guy that got beat up and then never came back, but he got a draw?
Askar Askarov?
Yeah, does Askar Askarov count? Can I take him?
That's like Muhammad Makhayev is just like a better version of him.
I feel like Makhayev goes for the back. He doesn't get the takedowns as much. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, you might be right. Tyson Nam with a vicious right hand KO in Karate Combat, or right hook KO.
That boy got power in his hands. We knew that though.
Is Luke at his funniest when he's angry or in a good mood? I mean,
definitely in a good mood.
definitely good mood, but at the same time, like if BC makes him angry
Yeah.
on air or something, that's also
That's
hilarious.
also
Like,
hilarious.
yeah,
Yeah.
so they changed the name of the weight classes with no hydration testing and have CTE battles while claiming to be health first. I'm cracking up. They legit made like a millennials fight league. Here's all the donks you grew up with who have nowhere to go. Love it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm into this, yo. Uriah Faber's gonna get to fight again.
Who's
Is there anybody
gonna
that we want Uriah Faber to fight? Like, is there anybody that
oh
we're
here
like,
we go.
yo,
Here we
I'd
go.
love this?
Once Dom fucking retires after this next fight, we can
Nah, he's not gonna
we can
betray
make
the
it.
UFC. He's got a cushy fucking desk job. He ain't
You
doing
just
that.
saw Weidman do it. I mean,
Yeah, but he didn't have a desk job. That's different. He
he
was
had
on
the
some fucking
weigh-in show.
Saturday live stream on YouTube. Okay, he wasn't on national TV.
Here, real quick, I got the full teams for Dubai and LA so far. These are the two they've shown. So, real quick, looking at Dubai, Gaff, let's count how many UFC vets we see here. Jessica Aguilar, was Alexa Connors or is that Bellator? I think that's Bellator. Arlene
Yeah.
Blenko is Bellator. Timur Valiev, Demir Ismagulov,
Mm-hmm.
Abubakar, Tyron Woodley, Derek Brunson, Luke Rockhold, Omari Akhmedov, Hani Marquez. Was he UFC? I feel like he was.
I don't remember.
I got to look him up. Todd Duffy. Yeah. So that's 9 if Hani Marquez was not. Let me just look him up quick. He was in the UFC. So that's 10 on Team Dubai. So half their team. And quick look again at that. Is this the right one? Yeah. Looking for UAE flags. I don't even think they got anyone from the UAE. Oh, maybe that Iran Metad guy next to Arlene Blenko and Timur Valiev.
Andre
right,
Soccer Mom's in here, 14-10. Let's go.
Wait, he was on their team? No.
He's signed, but he's
Oh, all right.
14-10 Soccer Mom. Let's go.
So we got 10 through Dubai. Now here's Team LA. We got Corey McKenna, Jessica Penne, Alima Lee's Bellator, Cynthia Aspen Ladd, Leslie Smith. They went hard with the females. Ray Borg, Uriah Faber, goddamn. Chad Mendez, Tyler Diamond, Sage Northcutt. That's already 10. Tony 11, Lorenz Larkin 12. Grant Neal was in the UFC, right?
No, he's PFL.
Okay. Uriah 13, Dawoon Jung 14, Rashad 15, Frank Mir 16, Andre Arlovsky 17. So we're up to 27 already through 2 teams. That's crazy.
Should have took that over, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got to write that down so I remember it. 27.
Oh, wait, I took the under in this, didn't I? I did. Oh, shit. I should have took the over.
Yeah. I said I think all the overs are going to hit. The over on heavyweight champs did hit. We'll throw up that lower so we can just see it again. Arlovsky was drafted, Verdum was drafted, Frank Mir was drafted, and Junior Dos Santos was drafted. Not only that, but Verdum and JDS win in the first round. What?
All that.
As far as the rest of the champs, have yet to hear if Barao has been drafted. Woodley has, Pettis has, Rockhold has.
That was my Jim Carrey.
I believe that's it so far that we know of. 3 of them. So the line is pretty perfect right now. We both did take the over, but we'll see what happens. Bellator champs, I've yet to see Ill Will. I believe Julia Budd was drafted, whether we heard it or not.
Name.
She was on that.
We always ride with her. Forever on team fucking one more round. Bud, baby.
Bud, Douglas Lima, Alima Lay, Musasi, and Patricky. So we're at 5 at least. And the line is set at 6.5. We both took the over on that as well. Oh, we got to go to the LA local fighters. Shit, dude. They might have hit the over on the locals.
For sure, dude.
All right. So Jessica Penne lives in Cali. Cynthia Calvillo is Cali. Aspen Ladd is Cali. Leslie Smith.
She's Cali.
I think she is. Yeah. Hey Borg. I don't know. I just like saying his name like that.
No, he's Arizona.
Okay, Uriah is obviously that's 5. Chad Mendez that's 6. Tyler Diamond that's 7. Sage that's 8. Or well, Sage is like Texas, but he trained at Team Alpha Male, so
let's not count him for now.
Okay, Tony that's 7.
I'm pretty sure Lorenz Larkin is.
I thought Lorenz Larkin was New York. Why am I thinking that?
No, I'm pretty sure he's Cali.
Rashad? No, Rashad's New York.
Uriah Hall's New York.
Fuck, dude, we're at 7, and there's a few. Obviously,
isn't Frank Mir?
I don't
California?
know. I don't know, but you need 2 to hit it. Frank Mir was born in Vegas. How am I gonna find this? I guess.
Did you count Lorenz or no?
No, I gotta look that up.
California, Riverside. What up?
Lorenz?
Yeah, he counts.
All right, so Frank Mir is saying Vegas, and he trained at Jackson Wink. So.
Oh yeah, so no Frank Mir, but Lorenz counts, so that's 1.
Shit, you need 1 more, dude.
Let's check Grant Neal, right? Because we don't know anything about him.
Or
San Diego.
Or you gotta count. Oh, San Diego, that counts.
Wait.
California.
Oh no, Denver, Colorado. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna come down to, do we count Sage Northcutt, who trained / possibly still trains at Team Alpha Male, or
Grant Neal played football at Colorado too. Can I see that graphic one more time?
Yeah, sorry. This one.
Who's Louis Glissman? Oh no, he's definitely not. He is a literal non-US.
Yeah, he's got like a Switzerland flag or some shit. I mean, he might again train there, but I don't know if you want to do that.
And did we check Ray Borg? Oh, Arizona. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, that's we're hitting the under there.
Alan, thank you again for the $5. I don't know, man. NFL genetics is something else. They always say the greatest American heavyweight boxers playing in the NFL now. That's for sure. I think most of the greatest athletes are in the NFL or NBA. That's just like facts.
Did you count Corey Poppins?
No, she's Team Alpha Male.
Yeah.
But isn't she from like Wales?
But
yeah. I don't know why they gave her an American flag. I mean, dude, her and Sage combined, I'll give you a hole on that.
She spent her childhood in England. But nope. Doesn't say anything about being there in her childhood.
Manish said Randy Field, real ball knowers know, Gaff. Uriah versus Dillashaw would bang. Duffy. Is the draft over? So it's not over, but they're just kind of like bulk giving you the picks now, but they're doing interviews in between. So they're interviewing Uriah Faber right now after giving us all the LA picks, and then I assume they're going to give us the next team.
Imagine he just goes on a speech about California. And he's like, that's why I named my daughter Cali, you know? Like, you're right. We're talking about GFL. That's talking about California.
Ken said, who's one fighter you would never bet against on?
I would never bet against.
It obviously has to do
John
with
Jones.
where they're at in their career, because
never in my life will I bet on John Jones. Ever.
See, like, I felt that way about like Tony, but then like I've obviously reached my point with Tony where I'm not betting on him. But like I bet on Tony against Chiesa.
Tony was never a champion. But yeah.
Oh, you stop that nonsense.
I mean, if Tony was a champion, then Carlos Condit was a champion, okay? Yeah. Yeah. See that sound that you just made? All Say it for Tony now. I want to hear it.
All right. So yeah, I would say it just goes with the flow. I mean, I would put like my favorite fighters up there: Whitaker, Weidman, fucking Volk. But
I loved Carlos
again
Condit.
in the right matchup. I'll bet against anyone.
He's my second favorite fighter.
Why is Tony wearing a sweater vest? I mean, dude, if you have to question why Tony's doing anything, I mean, champ shit.
Tony's always worn this shit. What? He wore this at a press conference, I'm pretty sure. What do you mean? Why is he wearing this?
Arlovsky might be the least watched. Arlovsky's
90s.
also 45 years old though, so
It's like a Backstreet Boy outfit that they like threw. They were like, nah, this one won't work. It's too street. That's why they didn't. And Tony's like, yeah, this is perfect. This is what I could train in this. I could take my kids to the park in this. It's perfect.
Was Tony's announcement leaving the UFC today? Didn't hear that before today. I think it did come out today. At least I heard it today. Mir lives in Vegas. He lives in Jackson Podcast Studio, Colorado. Woo. Tony saying neither here nor UFC wanted to confirm. Oh, he nor UFC wanted to confirm his release, but he's fired up to compete for a team championship again, like high school wrestling.
I fucking told you, dude. I told you. I knew this shit would light a fire under him.
Gaff literally called that word for word.
I bet you his wife wakes up to get water at midnight and sees him in his old wrestling outfit, fucking doing his Tony
singlet,
wrestling shit on the floor. And she's like, "What the fuck, man? This is back." Oh God.
Yo, what up, Michael? How you doing, brother? Anything of note so far? I mean, a lot of note, Michael. Basically, they did the first like 4 rounds of the draft. They realized it was taking forever. Now they're just bulk releasing the teams. But we're waiting for the rest of the teams. We got 2 so far. We're waiting on the next 4.
That being said, Tony's gonna fucking get a championship this year. Mark my words. Clip this. Play it back for him. Let's go, Tony, baby. 2025.
Look at the placement of Schaub's fucking lab, dude. He's wearing a white T-shirt, and they just put the black microphone like right in the middle of his chest. Like don't even try and hide that shit.
Just say it's.
Look at that.
Just
it looks like it literally looks like it's a fucking bow tie or some shit at this point. Hard to bet against Hamza right now. Alan, thank you for the $2. Said, honestly, was this draft worth to do a watch along? If they didn't drop the shit ahead of time, I think. I mean, either way, it's worth it, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
But if they didn't spoil the picks ahead of time, it would have been way more fun. Took a little steam out of it. Michael said, have been following GFL at all. What's all I need to know? When did Tony leave? What the fuck? All you need to know is they're basically drafting teams. There are 6 teams. Sao Paulo, London, Dubai, or Duabi, as we say, Miami, baby. Los Angeles, and New York. And they're just drafting a bunch of old UFC fighters, essentially. Hold on. They're showing all the women on every team right now.
Los Angeles looking good. Oh, that was quick.
LA was looking good. I mean,
that's the only team I thought that looked good to me. The rest of the teams didn't look great. LA's killing this draft. LA, New York, and who did I say earlier? Fucking London. LA, New York, and London are the 3 that are going to be problems. Sao Paulo, Dubai, Miami. I'm not sure.
She said they're coming back with London reveal next. The vest is where Tony hides his nunchucks and throwing stars. I didn't know Weidman was gone. He announced his retirement.
Retirement package?
Yeah, on the pay-per-view weigh-in show for 311.
You don't watch that? You missed it on their YouTube channel?
Well, in Dave's defense, it was live during MK, and I missed it. But I saw someone told me about it.
The world missed it, dude.
The weigh-in show's good watch.
I feel like most people missed it. If you didn't play it on a broadcast, like an actual event broadcast, motherfuckers missed it. True. Everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, what? Why did
Weidman put it on Instagram, so I saw it on his Instagram."
Yeah, but how many people are actually following Weidman if they're not from Long Island? Like
shitload, millions. Like, all right?
I feel like not a lot.
LMAO Dave, it's fun. Shaw put that on himself.
Especially in 2025.
Yeah, he's like, I'll put it on. I could do it. I have my own podcast. I could do
it. Yeah. And then berated you for not putting it on.
Don't hate on the microphone bow tie. That's how we roll in Duabi. Kind of funny. Weidman just retired. Then this.
Yeah.
Redacted. Thank you for the $2. Bappa versus Gay Lion. Make it happen. Who's Gay Lion? Or a Gay Lion? Is that what you mean? I'm so not in on the Brendan Schaub jokes. I just know you guys say them enough that I'm familiar with a few of them, but I really don't know a lot of them.
Team London has some sneaky. Didn't Brett Johns just retire, or am I tripping?
No, I thought the same thing. It was Jack Shore.
Oh, that was Jack Shore.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. I was like,
wait, what?
Yeah.
I was like, another one?
New York. Oh yeah, dude. New York got By Nguyen.
Wait, long got it.
That's
my boy.
Ray knows.
My
Ray
boy.
knows. Yeah.
I
Oh, Benson. There we go.
For New York.
It has to suck to be some young prospect watching all these washed dinosaurs get picked instead of you. True. Name value though. Only flyers for PFL. Shout out Gaff. Big Luke thought you were still on MK's staff. Is he there? Dude, were you watching MK today?
No, what happened?
Dude, so Luke Thomas was trying to figure out where like the hot spot in Philly was. He's like, where's the part of Philly where everyone like hangs out? The downtown part of Philly. Like, what's it called?
South Street.
And all right, well, I couldn't think of, like, I don't know Philly. I've literally never been there. So he asked BC. BC's like, I don't know. And he's like, Long Island Luke, whatever. And I'm like, no, I was like, Gaff would know. Gaff, went to school in Philly. Like, Gaff would definitely know. And Luke goes, is he there?
I'm just chilling.
No, he's not fucking here. But
did you think I'd say hi, Luke?
I think it was his way of being like, is he there? Because why the fuck are you even bothering telling me that he knows Philly? Like, what does that help the situation? And like, but I took it as like, I don't know. Yeah, it was just like stupid as hell. Man.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was. Honestly,
I need to go back though. I haven't been to Philly, bro. If I've been craving a cheesesteak, I don't usually get cheesesteaks unless I'm actually in Philadelphia. So I've been craving a cheesesteak unbelievably bad for the last like 3-4 months. So I need a trip to Philly real bad. But I don't want to go now because my Bills are in the playoffs and the Eagles are in the playoffs, and I know how rabid that city gets around this time. So I'm staying the fuck away, especially since my
That's
team
actually
is
a great point
that could face them. So yeah,
that is a great point. Tony Ferguson with a shout out to Bosley. Jedi Goodman tweeted.
Shout out to Benson Henderson with a full head of hair since he was fucking forever. This guy's had the longest, nicest head of hair, like Troy Polamalu for how long now? Just fucking in a bun, sideways to the side, whatever he wants to do. I'm jealous. I need that hair for the rest of my life. I need it.
He's got that McDonald's Wi-Fi though. They're like, all right, get him out of here. Just give him the heart sign and get him off here.
When he starts breaking up, he's like,
Shaw would be GFL. You'd be surprised. Gus versus Rockhold should happen.
Oh, that should happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the $2. Big BGL, Big Gay Lion, another guy Bappa fucked over. Still laughing. Woodley and Sage were 1 and 2. Yeah, that is crazy. Bappa versus Crocop 2. Benson got the busy bone hair going.
I feel like, low key, I feel like Woodley and Sage paid for that. I feel like that was a promotional tactic. Like, yeah, see, I'm still like a legit fighter. I got taken number 1 in the GFL.
Or they were like, yo, who can we get on Zoom? And like Woodley and Sage were available. And they're like, all right, we'll take them 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Bappa even making money anymore? He doesn't even show up in my algorithm anymore. I don't follow any of his shit, but that's a good point because I feel like he would come up in my algorithm.
Am I behind on something?
Schaub is Bappa.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
I forgot he says that all the time. Hey, Bappa.
Well, sorry, did y'all put anything down? I could tell for Michael. So we won't. I didn't put anything out ahead of time. Gaff fucking making himself die tonight. Gaff will put out his parlay. Gaff, when are you going to put out your high risk and regular parlays?
Probably as soon as we finish here.
All right. So at some point tonight, Michael, you can go to one more round fights,
especially
if get Gaff's parlays. My picks, I'll just have during the watch along.
Cash it.
Not going to put him out ahead. Let's go. Good shit.
Cash it. Let's go, baby.
I'm not going to put him out ahead of time just because I didn't even make them yet. I got to make them either tonight or tomorrow. But the watch along's at 2 p.m. Eastern. So join us then for that.
Go.
I was honestly shocked at Woodley number 1, but then you find out it's all predetermined. True. Nasty 12-6 elbows to the back of the head just caused a DQ in karate combat. Despaigne is up next. I didn't know he was fighting tonight. L&W, who wins in Battle of the Davids? Okay, perfect. I'm sub, so I'll be on the lookout. Let's go, Michael. Skits and bits.
Skits and bits, baby.
Bappa is busy working in trugs.
Trugs.
Gaff single shot cam tonight is solid gold for YouTube shorts.
Let's do it.
Cat scratching some shit. I don't know, man. Bappa hands out to pedos.
Oh yeah.
Pedos.
It's
like
kind of
Brian
weird that
Callen
like
and
a
Chris
lot of
D'Elia.
his friends are like that. It makes you
Is
think.
Brian Callen a pedo?
No, he's not, but he was also in some controversy for a similar. It wasn't for a pedo case, but it was for a rape case.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. Sleeto asking 2 p.m. for the main card tomorrow. Yes, Sleeto. Programming note, guys. We're gonna go live for the PFL main card tomorrow. Last 5 fights, 2 p.m. Full disclosure though. PFL Bellator, whatever the fuck this is, when it's on Max, they do one long card. They don't like wait till 2 p.m. for the main card to start. So that's a loose 2 p.m. It might be 1:30. We'll be live by 2 the latest, but it might be a little earlier depending on if the fights start earlier, if the pacing is good. So might be a little earlier. Otherwise, 2 p.m. for sure. Last 5 fights. He's a rapist. Talking about you're my girlfriend. You're my girlfriend. All right. Let's get this London team in here, and they're releasing Miami on the stream. But let's take a look at London quick. Our count was at 27, Gaff. Let's run through this. Josephine Knudsen is 1. Pani Kianzad is 2. Cameron Else, that's familiar. Was he UFC though?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was.
All right, we'll count him. Brett Johns is 4. Mike Grundy is 5. Benson Henderson is 6. Danny Roberts is 7. Norman Park is also sounding familiar. Gegard is 8. Gustafson is 9. Latifi's 10. Tanner Boser 11. So we're up to 38 through 3 teams. And I'm just taking a look at the London flags here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as far as locals, still came up short there. I think I might, in the end, I might give you the locals on Team LA. I think they were close enough, but
Paige Van Zant, only Van Zant. I mean, Paige Van Zant.
Well, I guess for the first in my life, I'll say rip Brian Callen. Callen? Fuck him. Woodley had said the GFL met his quota to fight. He's probably the highest paid guy, hence the #1 pick. That might be true. But why? Tanner Boser might be the best heavyweight. Tanner Boser is legit. Like, definitely underrated.
He went to London, right? I think he's another one where I was like, yo, London got a good roster because of that guy.
GFL rules allow Benson to fight with a toothpick. For real? That's pretty dope.
Yo, can we analyze the full rosters of each of these teams at the end of this?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I heard Corey McKenna started an OnlyFans as well.
McKenna? I mean, she you know.
You're like, what?
I mean, I don't know if.
No, JK. Oh, they don't.
I'm gonna stay away from that one.
McKenna?
That's like,
all right, well, let's just go through these as we go. All right, Gaff, what's your thoughts on Team Dubai? All right, do we want to wait till we get all 6 so that you kind of know what you're comparing to?
Yeah, exactly. But it's crazy. I mean,
I'd also like to see the teams laid out by division. Like they gave us all the women before by team. Give us like all the welterweights by team. Give us all the so I can see like some matchups we can put together.
Yeah. Page Team Miami makes sense. I thought Los Angeles would have got her, but okay. Team Miami. And Faber went to Los Angeles, right?
Well, she trains at ATT now, so Miami makes sense. Yeah. Rebellis has to fight a real guy tonight, not knowing one can.
He's gonna lose either way.
Why is Paige still fighting? OnlyFans accounts got to be banking. Interesting you say why she's still fighting. Jedi Goodman with this tweet right now. Paige Van Sant, UFC, Dancing with the Stars, Chopped, BKFC, AEW, Misfits Boxing, Author, Power Slap, GFL. All the things she's been in on TV and whatever. I guess
She's just
Author.
a foot in every fucking pool.
Yeah. Literally just trying to
testing
do
the
whatever.
waters.
Jeffrey Bean saying, hey, first time
Yes.
commenter. I think you were the best third the morning combat has had. You seem to be a real fan of MMA and Luke and Brian in general. What is your favorite part of being linked to MK? Thank you, Jeffrey. That's very
a good
nice of you.
question.
What did it say? You seem to be a real fan of him. What is your favorite part of being linked to MK? I mean, just the fact that they give me the plug and the time of day and shit on air is cool as hell, man. I'm forever grateful for them plugging this channel. And look, it sent you here, Jeffrey, you know, so
Mr. Bean.
That's the best part of it for sure. Also, they're great guys and I'm happy to be friends with them. As I hit the dab pen, let's go. She took that slap pretty good. That Rebellis fight is starting now. Let me know what happens. $20 for Gaff's OnlyFans addiction.
I don't have an addiction.
He's like, I have it under control, but thank you. Thank you again, Alan. Appreciate it. That's fucking funny. Rebellis got a KO in 12 seconds. Dude.
Oh, yeah, there's no takedowns, right? Yeah, he would get the win.
But this man is the king of the under 30-second takedowns. Knockouts.
I mean, he's taking him down, that's for sure. Just not conventionally.
Shout out Jeff Bean. Rebellis killed him. LOL, the RDS fight was a work.
Yeah.
I take back that not can comment. H like milk. MK all day, every day. Let's go.
H like milk. I love that.
LMAO, that was terrible. The Rebellis fight. Is there any good free agents left over that can later be scooped up as free agents in the event someone get hurt or out? I believe
Barrow to fight Uriah Faber.
I believe that Darren Owen, I think that's his name, said that anyone they don't sign is still just kind of like lingering, and they're free to fight in other promotions and shit. But like Jeremy Stevens fights tomorrow in BKFC, but I'm sure like after that BKFC fight, if they want, they could possibly sign him to a team or something. Like I don't really know.
I'm upset Cowboy Oliveira never got drafted. I'm a little upset about that.
I mean, he's like 40 something and he lost like 5 in a row. Rebellis good and fresh for his GFL draft selection now. Double dip. I forgot he's in the pool too, or might be.
Did Patricky get? Yeah, he did. He was at the bottom.
You can quit at any time. What, GFL? I don't know. I'm not sure. I wish Francis started boxing from birth. That would be cool. What if they were waiting to take GSP last? They just start taking like, imagine they're like, we take Conor McGregor. And they're like, what? He's under contract.
Stop.
And they're like,
stop it.
They're like, nope.
Did Lance Palmer get drafted?
No.
Lance Palmer?
Well, he might have, dude. I don't know. They're releasing these bulk teams. Oh, wait. We got Miami too. We got to look at Miami.
Lance Palmer doesn't get drafted. That's the biggest miss on the board.
Here is Miami. What was our count up to? 37, I think.
Yeah.
So we got Hannah Goldie, right? Or was she Bellator?
Hannah Goldie's UFC.
Okay. 38, Paige 39, Kat 40, Agapova 41, Eric Shelton 42, Marlon Moraes 43, Charles Rosa 44, Pettis 45, Jeremy Stevens 46. Look, he got drafted. That's hilarious. Glapson T-Bow 47. Hector Lombard did get drafted. You were right.
Told you.
48. Yoel 49. Felipe Lins 50. Thiago 51. Rebellis 52. JDS 53. So we're up to 53 fighters through 4 teams.
Yeah, this is yeah. Oh, we're going over the revenue share. Get it, Alex. Get it, girl. I think I need a brewski.
Go get a brewski.
I also need a water, like, so bad. I used to cut my waters into my beers real well, like beer, water. These days, I'm just a fucking moron.
I thought you were literally cut it like mix like, all right,
Oh,
half
no.
water, half beer. I'm like, bro, what do you mean you were cutting
Like
it?
even at the bars, I used to do that when I was younger. I used to be smart about it, but these days I'm just so lazy that I'm like, fuck it, bro. My liver's failing anyways. And I'll be right back.
All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? If Jones versus Aspinall gets official, we need a RSD or preview show with all four of you. Who's the fourth? Chuck or Jed or whatever? The problem is, so oh shit, we got Team Sao Paulo here. The problem is they need someone to cut the show, you know? Like I'd love to be on the show like physically with them, but someone needs to be doing my job then, you know? Oh, it's four of us is gaff, obviously. Duh. I'm like, who are you talking about? I'm just thinking our pregame preview or whatever is usually Chuck or Jed. Or some big fight. OnlyFans, you could quit OnlyFans anytime. Yeah. I should know, but who wins? Jones versus Aspinall? I don't know who wins, but I'll tell you right now, if John Jones is an underdog, I am definitely betting on him. Honestly, I think I'll bet on whoever the underdog is. Because it'd probably be close odds, plus 125, minus 150 at the most, you know, and then fluctuate throughout the week. Maybe a pick 'em, who knows? But I'll take fucking John at plus money. I don't care if he is most like I'm not saying he's most likely going to lose, but like if we're all feeling like he's going to lose going into that fight, I'll still take. You can't bet against John Jones in that sense. At the same time, if you give me Aspinall at like plus 200, yeah, I'm taking that all day. I thought Marias was a cop now. He is, but apparently he's also like doing something for one of the teams. I don't really know. Aspinall, despite what Gaff will tell you. That's true, because Gaff will say John Jones. I know mid OnlyFan model that drive Ferraris. What the fuck is Paige doing? She obviously has like an itch she wants to scratch with combat sports. And I kind of respect it. It's kind of like Connor. Like, what are you doing, Connor? You're just retired. Like, just stay retired. There's no reason to be teasing any of these fights. No one, like, you don't need it. Like, they obviously just something in them. They still want to keep fighting. Where are they showing the mainstream? I'm on DAZN Sport YouTube. DAZN Sport. It's damn time, children. Let's go, Matt. Sao Paulo got a squad. Yeah, let me pull that up. I saw them pull it up. Let's see if Jed tweeted it. Yes, he did. Gaff, we got you back, but I have a feeling your mic is wrong again. This always happens when you leave sometimes. It's like very loud. Oh, there you go. What is that? What happens there?
It just goes to my laptop mic.
Oh, when you mute. All right, that's weird.
Yeah. It defaults back to some other bullshit.
All right, here's Team Sao Paulo. I forget where the fuck we were at with that count. 57 or something? 53? 53, I want to say. I'm sorry, I got to pull down this comment before we run through this. Where the fuck am I? Here we go. All right, Sao Paulo, we got Vivian Pereira. She was in the UFC. Alejandra Lara, she was in Bellator, right? Or was she UFC? I think she was Bellator. Asuncao is 2. Barao is 3. Arce is 4. Lucas Martins. I feel like he was in the UFC, but I don't know. Cowboy
He was. Lucas Martins was.
All right, that's 5. Cowboy was taking gaff 6. Alan Patrick is 7. Douglas Lima. Oh, sorry. Diego Lima was in the UFC. Douglas was in Bellator. Shoeface is 8. Shogun is 9. Verdum is 10. So that's 63. If I'm fucking up this count, by the way, guys, let me know. I mean, I'm probably just off by like 1 or 2, but still.
Under the label.
Wait, I missed it because I had this shit open. But were you chugging?
Oh, yeah.
Like going through the thing, and I just hear like gurgling in the background. And then when you said under the label, I'm like, oh fuck, wait, was
under the label?
Oh, shit.
Well, Guinness action all day, baby. You know it's my favorite beer.
I did a school project on Cuba in the 10th grade and had a section about Lombard. I'm 31 now, and dude's still fighting. That's fucking hilarious. If Jones beats Aspinall, he's number 1 pound for pound.
He's number. Yeah.
It's hard to argue this.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this.
Category.
John Jones night.
John can always cheat a W. She needs to stay relevant to drive subs. That's a good point, too. Jimmy Rivera become a cop and still fall in BKFC. That's true. And Jimmy Rivera is also draft eligible / maybe Team New York. Maybe.
I feel like I'm going to turn into John Jones's number 1 fan because of you guys.
Yeah, you are. You already are, Gaff. Is there a fighter you guys wouldn't bet on, or is everyone fair game? No, Gaff has like a whole list of people he'll never bet on.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
My list is extensive. It's extensive.
I'm like, you burned me a couple times. I'll just stay away from the money line. But like, if you guys don't already know, I put a bet on every single fight, no matter what. Also, I give out bets for the main card every week. So like, even when I hate a fight or hate the fighters, I still have to come up with a bet for you guys. So like, sometimes I'll have to reluctantly take someone that I don't like, but I know, or that's someone that's fucked me before. But Uros Medic is a perfect fucking example. Anytime I bet on that guy, he loses brutally. And anytime I bet against him, he fucking brutally finishes his opponent. It's like,
and he's like, yo, did you know I'm one of the best fighters ever?
In Alaska FC history? Yeah, like, bro, that guy's on my shit list, even though he's like not been that bad. I'm always on the wrong end of him.
What was that guy, the light heavyweight guy that lost to Anthony Smith? Vitor Petrino.
Oh, he's
on my never bet list for sure.
He got cut too, I think. He should be on this.
As he should have. All the guys that are on my never bet list have been cut. Is there a coincidence? Maybe.
Pereira -110 versus Ankalaev -120. Who are you taking and explain why? So Pereira was a dog / might still be on other books.
What? He's a dog?
I'll take dude, he was like +150. I'll take Pereira as a dog all day.
Why are you saying I'll take him like it's a bad decision?
Because at the same time, I think I might take Ankalaev at plus money.
Yo, where does Ankalaev train? Does he train with Khabib in them or no?
He might train at like Eagles MMA, which is like that big gym that like Khabib's team also trains at. I don't know though.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Gaff sounded fucking Irish. Oh goodness, that's why. Oh, that's because I had the fucking thing up, so no one can. You're like below the label.
Below the label.
Gaff sounds Irish. Oh, we got Team New York on the board here.
Open St. Pro! Let's go!
Jimmy Rivera. I called Jimmy Rivera.
Shit on Team New York. Let's go.
Right. Like, why are you fucking screaming at that?
We got drafted, baby. Yo,
Neiman Gracie is cool because he's New York.
Yo, Ovince St. Prue's gonna beat a lot of light heavyweights that think he's gonna be an easy fight. Bro, we're gonna make so much. I hope we can bet this on both apps.
Phil Hawes, dude. We got Phil Hawes.
That's bad.
I'm with Devin. Wait, we got Dylan Danis.
Lance Palmer. We got Lance Palmer.
Dylan Danis. Dylan Danis.
Ray Longo knows what the fuck he's doing, bro. Yo, Dylan Danis is a good pick because he could beat a lot of people. He could beat a lot of people.
48-year-old Alexei Oleinik.
He could beat a lot of people. Bro, think about it. It's heavyweight and it's old guys. Alexei Oleinik could beat a lot of these guys. A lot of them.
Wait, we got to read Alexei.
Bro,
Same thing is, even though he's a piece of shit, Connor's going to die young from a heart attack with all that Miami Coke and boot. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then he's coming in, Dave Sandine, Lady Poton fighting. Sister of Poton about to kill some Uber driver. What he said. Thanks. I switched over. Alan W. He will buy a new heart from some Irish poor. Captain Eric Pitside. Also Danny Segura. 9-8 for the opponent. Goodness. Ankalaev equals King Donk. If Ankalaev doesn't wrestle, he's fucked, mate.
Yeah.
Greg Hardy versus Danis. Book it, GFL. You're the best person in the chat. No disrespect to anyone else. I don't see them yet. Lazy is literally the best person in any MMA chat. Like, he's literally the most active person in any MMA chat.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Weidman ready to go with this interview. He's like, yeah, retired, but you know.
Yeah, I still got that dog in me, man. I still got another run left in me.
you know, I might be living in South Carolina, but I'm a New York guy at heart.
If anybody could light that fire under him to beat other old guys in the middleweight division and a possible rematch against Rockhold, guys, don't forget that is on the table. A rematch against Rockhold is on the table. Highly motivating for Chris Weidman, who lost his title to him back in 2014.
That's actually a dope fight.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, here's Team New York on the screen, guys. As far as UFC vets,
we have the best team.
As far as UFC vets, we need how many to hit the over? 7 more to hit the over. So what do we have here? We have Holly. Holly's 1. Jimmy is 2. Kai Kamaka's 3. Sydney Outlaw fought on Contender. I don't think he would ever actually.
He's good. He gave Michael Chandler a really good fight
in Bellator.
Yeah. So
Kevin Lee is 4. Phil Hawes is 5. Weidman is 6. Devin Clark is 7. OSP is 8. Alexei Oleinik is 9.
Where did Neiman Gracie hop in?
When or where?
Like, what number was he if he wasn't top 10?
I think he might have actually been top 10. They only went through like the first 4 rounds on before then.
Yeah, Neiman Gracie, a great pick for welterweights, because if there's anybody that could beat most people at welterweight sneakily, keep in mind he just went 5 rounds with the guy that won in PFL. Keep that in mind. And almost won the fight. Keep that in mind. On a short notice. Keep that in mind. Yeah. Neiman Gracie's he got that fucking dog in him, bro. And people think about him like he's still just a grappling guy, bro. He got hands now, like not knock you down, fucking win you with the TKO hands, but I'll keep the fight standing and hold my own hands. Like, and he's got Charles Oliveira level hands. I'm not talking that level, but like good enough where you don't have to rely on your jiu-jitsu anymore.
I got you. I was like, that's a
no. Yeah. I'm not saying that the highest level of Charles Oliveira. I'm saying the low, like when he was getting knocked out by Holloway.
First of all, Jeffrey said this is his new MMA home. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. I appreciate you for tuning in, brother. DJ said, I really hope GFL actually ends up being competitive to the UFC. We really need competition if we are going to create better fighters and better MMA cards.
You guys, it's gonna be fun. Fucking lock in, boys. Let's lock in. We got you guys with the bets.
Weidman versus Rockhold 2 is good. Great time for that. Perfect time.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Lazy also is Irish, apparently. KC really going above and beyond with the Cain's angles. Oh, camera angles. It don't matter who Lazy is. He, that dude. Thanks for the wholesome welcome. Matt Rise, yeah, BC is sure I'm from the UK. BC did say that the other day. He's like, Lazy Bad, I'm pretty sure he's from the UK. Yeah. Pretty funny. Clark, although boring, might beat a lot of these guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Devin Brown,
a lot of sneaky boys in the
he was my fucking he was one of my dark horse picks. And then I was looking at the end of his UFC run and I was like,
No, he got that dog in him too. Regardless of the fact that he got TKO'd a lot at the end, he has really good wrestling that gave every single guy problems, number 1. Number 2, he's very durable, and it was very hard to finish him when they did finish him. Number 2, and he's got size on most of the guys and a wrestling advantage against almost everybody. So Devin Brown Bear Clark, or whatever the fuck Bear Clark, I forget his nickname.
Brown Bear.
Yeah, Brown Bear Clark he's gonna be a problem in the GFL, and I stand on that.
I always liked him. DJ said, does anyone think this organization will amount to anything or just be another Bellator? I was surprised to see they signed Damir Ismagulov and Despain. I think they'll just be another Bellator. I don't even. Said it. I had a hot take in our group chat the other day. I said, I think PFL is gone within 2 years. And I said, GFL will outlive PFL just because GFL will probably live on for a few 3-4 years, and I think PFL dies before that reign.
Hop on the conspiracy train with me just for a second here.
Hit me.
Now, what if the GFL was lying in wait this whole time, playing chess like Luke Barnatt had that chessboard on the table, right? Secretly having already signed these fighters and having them go to all these different promotions conveniently around the same time that we have this draft at 2025, right? So they sent Rebellis Despani out to Karate Combat to go get a win. They sent Jeremy Stevens out to beat KFC to go get a win. I guess they tried to send Weidman out. He fucked up. Whatever. but like, they sent all these guys out to go get wins in their promotions, right? That they already knew that they were going to sign. Gain some legitimacy. Then when they come back, with these wins, they're like, oh, yo, we got all these guys. We got this guy. He got to win here. This guy, he got to win here. They're making all these plays. And then this whole time they've been lying in wait to become that second partner, to just swallow up the PFL, take all their fighters too, and become the legit number 2. Imagine if that actually happened. We have a legit number 2, and like, I guess this is the weird ass format that we're going to get from now on, but imagine if GFL turned out to be that number 2. How sick would that be?
It would be sick. I'm rooting for them. I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Imagine if they were masterminds like that. Like, that's what they were doing this whole time. It wasn't a coincidence that Robellis and Jeremy Stevens were both fighting around the same time as the draft.
True. True.
Funny how that worked out. Weird.
My bad. Misread your message. Became a fight was only going one way, but I want people separated from consciousness. She dropped. Oh, they're talking about Poton or whatever. Poton's sister.
Yeah.
All right, let's run through these teams now that we got them all, Gav. Here's first team, Team Dubai. Quick glance. You want to do a quick glance in them all and then kind of go back and So just, trying to get a photographic memory here of who we got. Okay.
Dubai team went heavy on the Russians.
I like the bottom half of their team here a lot more than I like their top half.
They got a lot of fucking hammers on that right side. The left side,
I'm like, row, that middle row with the 3 Avs and the Ev. I mean,
bro, Tafik Masayev, Luke Rockhold, Tamir Valiev, Damir Ismagulov, and fucking who's the last guy? There was one more that I was looking at. I guess Abubakar, but not really. All those guys on the same team,
they're gonna do work.
And Derek Brunson. A fucking fantastic wrestler.
Yeah, but he's up there in age too. All right,
but great wrestling. That wrestling room is gonna be sick.
Team LA definitely has the best women's team.
They definitely took an angle here. They're like, yo, we're gonna try to dominate the women's competition.
Yeah,
we're just gonna take atom weight, fucking featherweight, and whatever,
dude. And then they went so old and washed with the fucking.
I'm telling
Chad
you,
Mendez, Uriah Faber, Tony Ferguson.
They punted, bro. Look at their team. They punted on all the male competition. They absolutely punted on all the male competition. The only people are Sage Northcutt and Tyler Diamond that they have worth, and maybe Ray Borg.
No, don't you even say that.
That's the only people worthwhile that you're like.
No, Ray Borg. I'm saying Ray Borg. Don't you say Ray Borg?
But like literally, just Tyler Diamond and Sage Northcutt, the only people I could see going far. No offense to Orlovsky, Mir, Evans, Dawoon Jung, even actually Lorenz Larkin too. Lorenz Larkin has a chance.
All right, next team, Team London.
They tried to go female too. I could see what they did here. They tried to even it out though. They were like, yo, let's go half female, half male. Let's just get a couple guys here, a couple girls there.
They went like, let's just go all European and kind of cater to our country kind of thing. Like I see there's a bunch of Canadians on this team too, but it really is like, I don't know.
Some good people in there. They got Josh Hill, who's really decent at bantamweight. They got Brett Johns, obviously another really good bantamweight. They're going to sharpen each other's iron. Then we have Benson Henderson, always good no matter what. He's going to be tough against anybody at lightweight. Gegard Mousasi, obviously. Yeah. And then they have Alexander Gustafsson.
Tanner Boser.
Yeah. So, like, their team's solid at most weight classes. Like, they have one of the top 3 guys at most weight classes.
They got all the Swedes, though. Look at that. Knutson, Kianzad, Latifi.
They're local. Yeah. Easy training.
That's what I'm saying. They got all the Europeans. All right, Team Miami.
Miami, I seen what the fuck you're doing, Miami. You're not fooling nobody with what you did here. You're fooling nobody. I see what the fuck you did here, Miami. Okay?
What are you trying to say, guy?
I know what they did.
Are you referring to the type of
yes, I know what they did.
Top row fighters
I know what the Miami, you're not fooling nobody. I know what you're doing.
They're like, damn, they're gonna
nice look fucking try.
All right.
I see what you're doing.
They did also go with a bunch of like ATT guys, a bunch of fucking, you got
Yeah, they kept all
Thiago
the
in there,
candy
you got
though. I see.
JDS.
They're like, get the candy in Miami.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the candy in Miami.
But yeah, they're not too threatening in any category.
Nah, not at all. The only wait, go back for a second. The
Yeah.
only one, Yoel Romero and maybe Andre Harrison, if he's the Andre Harrison I remember, can be a problem at featherweight. But also Anthony Pettis. Everybody else, I'm like, I could see you getting wrestle fucked.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Sao Paulo, we got.
Oh, they went so local. It's not even funny.
Oh well, wait. That answers our local. I knew they were going to be the team that hit the over on locals.
Bro, I told yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Brazil. Yeah, that's bad.
But they also went
There's
old.
only 4 fighters that aren't Brazilian on this team.
They also went really old. You got Verdum, you got Shogun, you got fucking Henan Barao. I know he's like 37, but he's old in mileage. You got a Sunsao.
What is this, the 4th team we've seen?
You got Patricky. This is the 5th.
I'm going to go out. Oh, okay. It's not going out on a limb because there's only one team left. This is the worst team. By far, I'm going to say this is going out on a limb. I would argue
that I don't have the
by far.
Miami
Brazil is the worst team on that I've seen. No, it's Brazil. They're too old.
All right, and then last but not least, we got New York. I don't know, dude.
Get good till the second half. I'm not.
I think we're being. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like, what the fuck's happening? It's terrible.
I will say, I said on MK that Kai Kamaka to me was like low key banger pick. He's won 5 of his last 6. Only loss was a split decision to Brendan Loughnane. Like, and he's only 30 years old. I think. Like he's.
Did you just say you got to win tonight too, like a TKO?
Who?
Kai Kamaka?
No, I don't think he fought tonight. Did he?
I'm thinking of somebody else.
Somebody else. No, but he's an extreme couture guy. I don't know. I think he's legit. But
bro, they got, in my opinion, the best featherweight, Lance Palmer. They got one of the best lightweights, Kevin Lee. They got one of the best welterweights, Neiman Gracie, and Dylan Dennis. So they could
bro, you got to stop with the Dylan Dennis praise.
I'm not saying that Dylan Dennis is like the best guy. I'm saying his style is going to give a lot of people problems where he could win a fight. Dylan Dennis, think about who the people at welterweight are. It's fucking Tyron Woodley, where grappling is his enemy. Okay, terrible for him. Neiman Gracie is on his team, so the only person that's really good at jiu-jitsu besides him is on his fucking team. That is the perfect thing to, you know what I mean?
I don't think he's even gonna fight, dude. Let's be real.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't fight. You have Neiman Gracie, a better version of Dylan Dennis. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have a better Dylan Dennis right there. Fuck Dylan Dennis. You got Neiman Gracie.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Let's take a quick recap of these just for the reminder here. Heavyweight champs, they all got fucking drafted. UFC champs, where's the lower for that? Right here. Barao got drafted, Woodley got drafted, Pettis got drafted. All of them got drafted. That's crazy, dude. UFC veterans, we already established at least over the 69.5.
Dennis beats Pettis.
So that was cool. Bellator champs. Ill Will Brooks, I don't think got taken, did he?
I don't remember seeing his name.
Yeah, me neither. Julia Budd did. I don't think Darian Caldwell did. I don't think Carvalho did.
Dennis beats Patricky Pitbull.
But wait, you got Bud, Lima, Lombard, McFarlane, Musasi, Patricky. Dude, so the over-under was 6.5. We got 6. And we both took the over, so we were wrong on that. Good line, though.
Wow.
And team with the most locals, you nailed that, dude. Brazil. Team Brazil had like fucking 15 locals.
Brazil.
So
Brazil.
Not even close there. We'll go through the comments quick, and then we'll sign off. Where were we with that? Oh, well, let's take a fucking banger before I read these.
Let me pack her.
All right.
Let me make her fat, too.
I'm just high enough for this theory. To be a legit number 2, you need all the fighters, PFL, Bellator, GFL, and 1FC on one roster. That's a fair point. Punches for the prodigal son. If you take the time to watch as many UFC Pride and Strikeforce fights and connect all these dots, MMA is literally the best combat sport there has ever been. I can't let it go. Manish said, I'm Team Dubai, strictly for Randy Field being back. LOL.
Wait, she's on Team Dubai? Go back to Team Dubai graphic. That's what he was talking about? I thought you were just mentioning her for like shits and giggles.
Was this one?
Oh my God, top right. She is. Let's go.
Who is she? I don't even know who she is.
Honestly,
I know why you and Manich love her.
Yeah.
What was she on?
Life will be different
Bellator?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Blonde Brunson. Come on, GFL collapses on itself after the first event when you see these geriatrics collapse all over each other. Larkin was the best in the pool, any division. I agree. MMA is the only sport I even watch. I don't watch as much as I used to. Blah, blah, blah. Canadians are Commonwealth, honorary Brits. I'm going to go for Team New York because of Longo. Let's go, Southside Millie. Hannah Goldie, LOL. Miami is basically Team ATT. Rose is legit. This girl's a sleeper. It's hard and expensive to be MMA boxing fan. At least with the other sports, there are seasons and no pay-per-views.
Wait, why is it expensive? You're not using the right apps.
Yeah, well, if you're doing it the right way, he's right.
Yeah, if you're doing it the right way.
Yeah. Yoel shouts lazy bed. The Reggie bar sub was pure art. That was fucking hilarious. Karate combat, anyone? Not getting wrestle fucked. UFC is ready to snipe Dakota. Danger Mouse, shout out Reggie. 100% on Brazil. Team CTE. Belcher's a sleeper. Isn't Kevin Lee's brother more famous than him? Yeah, for fucking doing food critiques or whatever. What the fuck? Damn, Team New York, nobody big names other than Wyman. Why would someone pick up Dylan Dennis? Yeah, way more famous. Alan. Dylan Dennis style is not training.
Don't forget, jiu-jitsu is a big part of MMA.
Yo, let's go, tripping, man.
Stop thinking about Dylan Dennis like you do in boxing. This is MMA.
Tony did get drafted. Tony was what? Team LA, I want to say. Yeah, Team LA. He did. Tony got drafted. Which team? LA, maybe. Sounds about right. Dylan versus Tony, anyone? Any true MMA fan would be insanely satisfied if Tony sliced up Dennis. Dennis may just be terrible enough for Tony to beat if they don't grapple. He's a man of culture. GFL, Geriatric Fighting League. Did you really do a watch along for a pre-recorded draft? The draft wasn't pre-recorded. The picks were pre-made, but the draft was live. But yes.
But yes.
Who pays?
Long story short, yes.
All right. One last rip, guys. Like the stream if you haven't already. Appreciate everyone for joining. We got up to 68 likes. We can get to 70. We can get 2 more in here. I know you guys can do that. Smoke them if you got them. Let's fucking go. Hey, and we got to 70. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Great stream, dudes. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Lazy. 2 more great streams coming tomorrow, guys. PFL, 2 p.m. BKFC, 8 p.m. What'd you say, guy?
Oh, BKFC.
Yeah.
TBD on that, by the way, for me. But
TBD?
definite on the first one.
All right, got you. So, yeah, guys, tune in. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Again, loose 2 p.m. We're going to go live for the last 5 fights of Bellator or PFL, whatever the fuck it's called. Might be a little earlier than 2 p.m. if it has to be, if they start a little earlier. Otherwise, catch us at 2 p.m. right here. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already.
Show them the QR codes, bro. Show them
good
QRs,
call,
bro.
Good call. Where are we at? I have so much shit here that I love. All right, there we go.
Dang,
go subscribe to Gaff's channel right there. One more round fights. You could search it or you could scan that QR code.
I won't
go
be
follow us
Sunday.
on Instagram and Twitter. You could do the same for me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If TikTok, I don't even whatever. Fuck TikTok. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. in the East, 8 p.m. again for BKFC. So join us then. Appreciate everyone who joined. And yeah, let's see what it ends up with being with GFL, right? Catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it. Till next time, we out of here. Peace.
Hey yo, who got the picks? High picks that ought to hit with the parlays to get the best money. I'm a bet. Small time with max unit, all the paper you can get. Doing this ain't new to this. We take rips and cash hits. So who got the picks? High picks that ought to hit with the parlays to get the best money. I'm a bet. Small time with max unit, all the paper you can get. Doing this ain't new to this. We take rips and cash hits. Hey yo, Long Island, streaming live from New York. Strong Island, we get live what you thought. Bank roll too short. Y'all need the stack paper and rob the sports book like a crook full of caper. If you think we ain't hitting, then your chance is slim. It's victory bone race with Luke and Gaffney Jim. Got me cashing in a clock of chips on the regular. Fuck the rest of other cappers ain't competitors. Ain't no stress, we just clocking them checks. The best plus money bets in 60 seconds or less. So get yours while the live bars popping. Underdog shopping, big crops stay dropping. Non-stopping till the clock hit nil. But you can still get a deal while the boys make a kill. So you can watch the shills with the same old gimmick. Or flipping out and cop some guap with the main car minute. Who got the big hot picks that ought to hit? With the parlays to get the best money, I'm a bet. Small time or max unit on the paper you can get. Doing this ain't new to this, we take risks and cash slips. Who got the picks, hot picks that ought to hit? With the parlays to get the best money, I'm a bet. Small time or max unit on the paper you can get. Doing this ain't new to this, we take risks and cash slips.